Boys, we finally did it. My goodness. Not all at once. 1,000 subscribers. Wow. Look at that. We got 11 people in the chat. Wow, this is a great milestone. We have, obviously, the founding fathers of Collecting Weekly here, Danikin Lee Walker, joining us for a very special episode of Collecting Weekly.
Dude, it's his first debut.
First appearance?
Well, first appearance.
Yeah, on the main show.
This is
Don't
CW
make
history.
him nervous.
Are you an angel?
What?
An angel. I heard the deep space pilots talk about them. They're the most beautiful creatures in the universe.
Hello there. We are tonight's entertainment.
We would be honored if you would join us.
He's got a billion toys.
You brought in the doll collection.
These are not dolls, Jim. These are commodities. Same as gold or oil.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You are now listening to the Collecting Weekly podcast.
This is the true form of floor gang right here. Very nice. YouTube.com/collectingweekly. Thank you very much. That's very cool. Big.
Hey guys, my name is Zach.
I'm Dean.
I'm Manny.
I'm Rainer.
I'm Mario.
I'm Eddie.
I'm Jonathan.
I'm Danny.
Welcome to this week's episode of Collecting Weekly. It's a weekly podcast where my friends and I talk about the things that matter the most to us this week in collecting.
That's right. We want to take a second to thank our friends over at Manscaped, Water Scrapyard, and 1/6 Corner for sponsoring this week's episode of Collecting Weekly.
Bunch of angels. Let's check in on the chat real quick. We got Toy Mafia, Eddie Maestro, James C. Shumata, Alvin J, Scott Bradley, Joe P, James C, Equan, Mario Cortez, Scott Bradley, Danny Lee in the chat too. What a guy. Eddie says, let's do this. Shout out to Naughty Boy Bill at Queen Studios. Dude, he was all about that ass.
Oh, man.
We have a great show planned for you tonight. We have new Hot Toys figures. We have some discussions on Toyfair. We're also giving away, like we've mentioned for the past few weeks, the Team Suit Tony Stark compliments of 1/6 Corner. Boys, before we get into that, obviously, and then we're talking about 1,000 subscribers. Before we get into that, let's kick it off with the world's favorite podcast segment.
Yeah, you guys ready?
Yes.
It's new this week. Yeah. So what'd you get new this week? I picked up. I left it in my car, but I picked up a Crosshair Black Series. From my buddy Jonathan. I hadn't seen him in a long time, and he had posted it on the stash bin, and I was like, dude, I'll take it. And so I picked it up today. And then me and Rainer hit the gauntlet today, all the shops around town, and we went to Stevens. And I picked up a second Kaioken Goku. Because I wanted to see what it looked like with the transparent hair.
Mm-hmm.
And this thing is dope, dude. It came out really good. I still use the same faceplate, but I use the Demonacle Fit Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue, like translucent hair to get that Kaioken. What does he call it? He calls it something when he does Kaioken and Super Saiyan Blue.
Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Kaioken times 20 or something like that.
Yeah, it's got like a
goofy ass shit like that, bro.
Specific name, but it looks good. I mean, I don't think it's technically the accurate outfit.
Like, put that on the t-shirt, bro.
Yeah, it looks good. So,
love to see it.
Yeah, but that's. I am working on another pickup with Rainer over there, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Wow, Manny, what'd you get?
It was kind of a slow week, and I've gone on record saying that I'm just collecting 1/6 scale, and I am, but I had to break that rule because you made me want one of these. Dude, so I got the NECA Homelander. It's pretty sweet, dude. But yeah, I'm going back on the 1/6 scale only trend. So
is there a base in the box? Did I not?
No, I have a bunch of these. If you want one, I'll give you one.
Dude, I was like, fuck, I need to go dig through the garbage real quick. No. Holy shit, dude.
Well, yeah, that's all for me.
Hell yeah. What'd you get, Mario?
1/6 scale. 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 1/6 scale.
It's been a crazy slow month in general. Slow couple months. But if anything, I got a new pair of glasses, guys. So
what a guy! Look at that.
Yeah,
the gift of sight.
Exactly.
Now you can actually see what you're collecting.
Yeah, no, you ain't kidding, dude.
Savage.
So new progressive lenses, and I am trying to get used to these bad boys, man. Just picked them up today around noon, and yeah, so just the struggle is real trying to get used to these things.
What a guy. Eddie, we have some photos of your new this week. What'd you get?
Yeah, no figures this week. I have some stuff coming in, but it hasn't come in yet. So I picked up, yesterday, I picked up the Steelbook 4K edition of The Incredible Hulk, which is not a new release. I just got lucky and found it at a Target randomly. And I'm still trying to complete the, MCU, so I needed this one. And then I found the box set Steelbook edition of Back to the Future in 4K as well, which is really cool because that's not new either. That was just a random find. I found that at a Target, and it's pretty cool. The Steelbooks, if you put all three of the movies together, you can see this picture of the DeLorean here. So
nice.
That was cool. I also got today. This did come out today. The Sicario 4K Steelbook. It's pretty badass.
Yes.
Oh wow, nice.
Dude, that's such a good movie.
Dude, I love that movie.
So picked that up today, and then I also picked up Saw. Came out. Well, it didn't come out, but they had a restock of Saw in 4K, the first one, and I picked up Primal, which is a animated show by Gendy Tartakovsky. I don't know how to pronounce the dude's name. It's the same guy that does Samurai Jack.
Nice.
It's a pretty cool show if you guys haven't seen it. It was Primal. It was on I think it was on HBO Max or something when it first came out, but it's there's no talking at all, so everything is just the animation, and it's actually pretty good. It's about a caveman that lives back with dinosaurs and shit, but the first season was released on
dinosaurs.
Dude, he did the original the 2D Clone Wars animated.
Oh yeah.
Oh
that's
yeah.
right. Yeah, he did.
Love to see it.
Yeah. So
Rainer, did you get anything new this week?
Well, for those of you who aren't aware, today was my birthday, so I actually got quite a bit today.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Rainer.
Thank you. I actually have one of them with me. So I went, as Dean said, we went to Stevens today, and I managed to pay this off. Hot Toys Ezio Auditore from Assassin's Creed.
Nice. Holy shit, I didn't know that was Hot Toys.
Yeah, I didn't either. I thought it was the damn
Assassin's
Toys
Creed.
one at first glance, and then I put it on layaway last week.
Is that a
That's
new
cool.
release? We're just not
That's old.
No, yeah, that's old.
Okay. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
how do you like it?
With you, Zach.
It's pretty cool. I took a couple of pictures, posted them on Ox. I have to get some more pictures when I have time to really futz with it. But I was over at my folks' house and didn't.
Hey, watch your language.
Oh, okay.
It's a
fine.
kid's show.
God. No, but once I thank you very much. But no, I didn't have time to really mess with it much yet because I was at my folks' house celebrating my birthday, so I wanted to get it home and really mess with it. I also got something from Dean. I got a blaster to go with my Mandalorian cosplay.
Wow.
Painted by you, Zach.
Oh, you re-gifted the blaster I gave you?
He needed a blaster.
You re-gifted it, bro?
Sorry, hold on really quick. Eddie,
I don't think Dean can ever come at me for selling a gift.
I didn't sell it. I gave
you
it
re-gifted
to
a gift. I would say that's almost as bad.
Yeah, it was.
Well, happy birthday, Rainer. Enjoy the blaster for me.
Way worse.
Wow.
So that got
this
off
took
quick.
a turn.
I'll return the gift before the barbecue since I already got you one, bro.
So I also got a couple other things while we were out. I got a Protoss Zealot figure from one of my good old games, StarCraft, as you may guess by my name, Rainer, for those of you who are familiar with the brand. I also got a couple of Pokemon things and some cards. So it was a good day. It was a really good day.
Sweet, brother.
What a guy. Danny, did you get anything this week?
I thought John was first.
Either way, either order.
Well, I got comics.
Danny.
Where's
So
the
I
kick
got
button?
Oh,
the High Republic.
High Republic. No.
Oh, he wanted. I just get it. He wanted to save the best for last. I got.
have
that.
you started reading that, Danny?
No, not yet. Then I got a variant number 2.
Love to see
Nice.
Now, did you buy those and get them graded, or you bought them graded?
bottom graded, and then I bought this older Rebel
Very
Heist.
nice.
Adam Hughes.
Nice.
Dark Horse, man. That's the good Star Wars.
So
Congrats.
Congrats,
just jumping
man.
on
Good
the
stuff.
High Republic bandwagon.
Get in on the comic.
If they make a
bandwagon.
movie, then I can retire.
You're rich.
John, what did you get this week?
Oh, the well over here is dry. Nothing this week.
Yeah, it's almost like I knew that. Danny.
Yeah. Exactly.
Anyways, for new this week, I got. So we took my daughter to the Lego store. She loves Lego, and she doesn't do that well with sets. She kind of likes like the creator style, where you just kind of like get a big tub of all kinds of different bricks. And so we bought her some bricks, and while we were there, they had this thing where you could make your own set of 3 minifigures, and you kind of like, I guess because of COVID, they used to have like a big tub, if I remember correctly, but now you kind of like pick the parts that you want, and they assemble them in this little, nice little case here, and you can open it and reseal it. And so we made our family and Lego, and our daughter picked out all the pieces, and
awesome.
I thought it was really nice. And then I was lucky, the man Gonzalez, I was out to eat, and he's like, yo, were you looking for this? And it was the Marvel Legends Ironheart / Riri Williams.
Nice.
And Steven's Collectibles had gotten a few waves of these, and she's 1 per case. And so, Steven's a good guy, and I was like, yo, I'll be there right now. Hold them for me. I'll pick them up. And we did a little review on the YouTube channel, so check that out if you're interested in this figure. But it's a fantastic figure, and honestly, I've been looking forward to this one for a while. And there's not that many reviews on it, so I didn't really know what to expect about it, but it's definitely a lot nicer than I was expecting.
I have a comment, and then I have a question, if you don't mind.
Yo.
So the comment is, I've never seen you drive so much ever in my life this week.
Dude, for real. Dude, you are not wrong.
Pretty crazy. You were going everywhere. You were speeding.
I'm going to Rainer's house this Saturday. Dude, I'm all over the world.
Jesus. Okay, so my question is, and this is a legit question.
Too.
Oh, God, I want to hear about that. So, this is a legit question. That figure that you have right there, the legs, is that skin tone in the thighs? Or
No, it's
is
gold.
that like?
It's gold.
No.
I'm sorry, the Lego. No. It's
No.
Actually, yeah,
like,
the hips on
that,
Riri.
Yeah. The hips.
By the
it's gold.
crustal area.
No, above the gold.
Oh, no, it's gunmetal. It just kind of looks brown from the.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gunmetal.
I just didn't know if it was like a
leg high
two-piece or
armor,
something.
Manny.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Okay, I guess I don't know anything
She's
about
too
the
young for
character.
that, bro. She's too young.
Does
for
she
that.
have double jointed elbows?
Yes, and they're pinless, and double jointed
on
knees
a
that are pinless. Dude,
female figure?
ridiculous,
Marvel
bro.
Legends? That's crazy.
It's ridiculous. Scott says you got a slick-looking hat on in Lego form. That's the captain's hat, baby. Fly on auxiliary airlines.
He's the captain now.
We crash every 3rd flight, though, so be careful about that.
Jesus.
I
That's
also,
like fair
if you guys are
odds,
cool with it, I wanted to do a little bit of an unboxing. So I got a gift from Eddie. My birthday's actually on Thursday.
Oh shit! I
and,
forgot about that.
I also got a mystery package, but full disclosure, my parents accidentally opened it and they thought it was my mom was ordering a textbook. My dad thought that's what it was, so it's open, but I haven't actually peeked inside. So I got a tube from Eddie, and I promised him I was gonna wait to open it, but I couldn't wait any longer.
It's probably something super effed up.
Right? Am I not supposed to open this on air, Eddie?
No, because it's a dildo.
Wow.
Listen,
A Baldo and new this week we got the Baldo too. We actually have to do an interview with the guy.
Full disclosure, I did not package this, so I hope it looks good inside.
Who
I
packaged
wasn't
it?
sure if
Adriano?
I was supposed to say sponsored by Baldo.
Oh, we got foam in here. Okay. Who's
Oh,
a person?
nice packaging.
Hey, Paradox Nerd in the chat. What's up, dude?
All right,
going
so we
on,
got a
PJ?
tube within a tube. Gotta get all this.
What is
You having
the,
trouble there, Zach?
We got a dream
Well,
within a
John,
dream.
some of us.
This is worse than
some of
Jonathan's
us-
unboxing.
Some of us. Well, I mean, you dropped the whole figure yesterday, so. I don't
Okay,
know.
well, it happened once, okay? And that's the Stan's fault. How dare
And
you?
the
I don't
dude
know,
just
man.
roasted
The NECA.
himself to make fun of you.
Okay, he said, "Do not open." Yeah,
Played
right?
yourself.
Okay, so he says, "Do not open until your birthday. Pull tape slowly." Is
Oh,
this your
well.
handwriting on this, or is this?
No,
not
this
your
is
birthday
not my
yet, man.
handwriting.
Not your birthday yet, dude.
That's too
Don't
fast.
do it.
This is
You're
the
gonna have
person
7
that
years bad
packaged
luck
it.
now.
The universe is gonna
That's
implode
super
here.
sad.
It's his birthday
dare you.
stream. We're not
All
gonna...
his collection
Yeah.
falls in the background.
Can you
Dude,
stop
this
him
is
open
so
this.
hype.
Let him
Like
open
the
it. Already.
anticipation, man.
Wait, you have anticipation? Or I have anticipation. Oh no.
Both.
page.
Both of them.
Ooh.
I'm
Be
so
slower.
scared. This tape was...
Don't rip it.
I know, I'm scared.
Definitely
Bro.
don't rip it.
I'm scared.
It's like an autographed fucking.
They put it's a photo of
I
Eddie's
actually don't know
nude.
whose autograph Zach would even want.
Eddie's nude.
It's Eddie's nude photo.
Signed.
He's in that Titanic pose.
Yeah.
I'm so scared. This tape is like
Draw me,
scaring
Jack.
me.
Draw me, Zach.
What's up, Lemur?
Oh.
Okay, whoever packaged this, maybe tell him not to use this kind of tape.
Gotta put more tape than.
Is it like
Send that-
really strong painter's tape?
Yes, it's kind of a little bit damaged already.
Oh no, it's okay.
Tell him I want a refund. KG
It
says
was,
congrats on 1,000. Okay, we're almost there.
Thanks, KG.
All right, here we go. Moment of truth.
Oh,
Right.
fuck.
Oh my
PG.
gosh, this thing is rolled toit. Okay, we got.
It's nothing.
Oh,
Whoa!
He's like, here's the parchment.
I hate to be with Zach on Christmas. Jeez.
I'd hate to be
For
with
real.
John any day.
By the time he gets to open up the package, it's flipping New Year's.
It's called suspense, you idiot.
And he's doing a great job building it.
You dingus.
All right, here we go. You guys ready?
Wow.
You already did that.
Whoa.
All right, here we go. The moment of truth. Oh
I'm gonna go play
shit,
Fortnite.
son!
I'll be right back.
It's Bumblebee.
Oh.
It's Bumblebee. Look at that.
Is that hand drawn?
So,
Wow.
yeah, hand
Did you draw
drawn.
this?
No, this is by my buddy Richard Garcia. He's
Wow,
Richard
look
the
at that. Look at that
Exhaler
action.
on Instagram, and
Jesus.
you
What
know
is he?
he's an
Exhale.
aspiring artist, and he's drawn me
Aspiring?
a
He's
couple
doing
things.
it.
He's doing it. He did it. I've seen
Yeah,
it. It's in my hands.
He's doing
awesome,
it, Peter.
dude.
Wow,
Yeah,
thank you. Look at what's his name?
so,
Richard. Can we
Richard
get?
Garcia.
Can you type his name in the comments so we can feature it?
Yeah.
And then also, I got this from Amazon, and I actually don't know who this is from. Yeah, this is from Amazon.
I might be able to tell you who it's from if I know what it is.
Okay.
Because I helped someone pick a thing for you.
Hang on. There's a note, so.
Oh, okay.
Happy birthday, brother. Have a great day celebrating from Scott Bradley. Look at that.
Hey.
Look at that action there.
What's up, Peps?
Wow. What's up, Peps?
Big Peps.
Wow, what a guy. All right, let's see what it is. Oh, it's The Boys Volume 2 of the Omnibus. What a guy. What a guy, Scott. Thank you so
Hell
much.
yeah,
I got Volume 1. So now I have Volume 2, so I can stop reading Volume 1 so slow. Wow, what an angel. I've been doing like one comic of that like a day. So that's awesome.
That was exciting.
What a guy.
Just
Thank
really
you,
quick,
Scott.
this is his Instagram.
Yeah,
feature.
Richard the
Richard
Exhaler. What a guy. Thank you, Eddie.
now.
Thank you,
He's
Scott.
about to get 12 follows, if not more. Everybody go follow
Zach,
him.
Scott said there should be another package somewhere.
Yeah, it's. Oh, actually, hang on. Actually, I have a gift for you guys to celebrate 1,000 subs. Let me. Hang on. Let me.
For us guys,
Well,
I wasn't
He comes back
expecting a
up. He
gift.
comes back up with the Baldo.
Hang on.
Hopefully not on.
I don't want y'all to see.
Just
my
standing
camera.
up.
It's definitely gonna be. I think it's on
All
right,
right.
now.
All right. Can I get a like a drum roll,
drum roll?
please? Can I get a drum roll, please?
Somebody expected their pachink.
It's me. You guys get to be my friend for another year.
my. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
End the stream. End the stream. This is it.
Thank
We're
you.
I'm
done.
done.
How dare you?
Did you save the gift receipt?
We're ending.
How dare you?
Yeah, what's the return policy?
We're ending it.
That's fucked up. That's
I
fucked up. That was good.
I was gonna remove him from the stream, but somebody beat me to it.
Had to do it, man.
Fucking hate
Hate
you
to
guys.
see it, but had to do it.
Now, let's get into the news. We're already having too much fun. Now, this is a correction from last week, and this was not just a 1/6 corner issue. This was when we get sources on prices and everything. We'll check 1/6 corner. We'll check like a few other sites. Every single place said that they recommended a body that you should put on this kit, but that later that day after our episode aired, 1/6 corner put a correction that the kit, which I think was like 180, does include the body. So last episode, you made it very clear that you did need to purchase the body. It is actually included in the kit. So a big shout out to 1/6 corner and Troy Santiago for correcting that mistake. So
I'm guessing it's not a Phison, right?
The factory just said body, so I don't know.
I kind of want this.
I
It
would
looks
still
great.
recommend.
Dude, you should
the
get it. If
Phison.
anybody's gonna get it, should be you, man.
JB wants to know.
Yeah.
She says, "I thought when you hit 1,000 people, you get to give super hats." Yeah, that's
Super
wrong.
chats. No,
the wrong
so
thing there,
so
buddy.
yeah,
1,000
so
people, you get.
I thought it was cats. I thought we were getting kittens in the mail.
I want I want a super
bought
hat.
litter
I
and
want a super hat
everything.
too.
I want a hat.
Yeah,
now.
what the deal, man?
I don't want a cat.
So yes, that is true. We can turn on super chats. However, it is a review. You got to get approved for it, right? So I was talking to Brian when they first got theirs. It's like a few weeks to a month long process. So we applied for it this morning, and whenever that happens, we will. It'll be in an option for those that watch. But getting into the news, we're starting with the Hot Toys Hunta, as Omega says, 250 July to September 2022. One thing that I noticed last night, and Dean corrected me on this, but I guess the CG model for Hunta, sometimes he does and sometimes he doesn't have a holster right here. And it's kind of like scene to scene, episode to episode. But when I first saw this, I was like,
just whenever it's convenient, like, oh, we need a blaster in this scene. Oh, use the other rig.
Yeah, so I thought that was very interesting, but I think this looks great. I think the sculpt looks really good. I think they did a really good job, and John was mentioning it earlier, but these are all the same actor, and they're just like really changing each to fit the character, each sculpt to fit the character, and I love to see that.
And yes, they are supposed to look like each other. So
yeah, John's like, dude, they all look the same.
I'm like, is Hot Toys really doing this? Like, come on, reissues aren't
Are you
enough.
even a Star Wars fan, dude?
I am, but I like the real Star Wars.
But yeah, 250 price isn't bad. Obviously, it's in that summer 22 time frame. But Dean, what do you think about it?
If I liked Bad Batch anymore, I'd probably be excited. It's really letting me down currently. I was super stoked when the first episode aired. Like, holy shit, this show's good. And like every time I finish an episode, I'm just like. That being said, this looks pretty good. I kind of want it, but I don't know if I, want to go down the rabbit hole of getting all the characters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If they even do it, but I don't know. I like it. Looks cool. What do you mean?
Right. I think it looks awesome, but it's definitely a pass for me. I don't know what it is, but I really like the figure, the base right here. It's like a nice black. I don't know if they're all like that.
It's like that.
Yeah. Yoda.
Yeah, it's a cool looking base, but yeah, it's an easy pass for me.
Yeah.
Rainer?
I'm inclined to agree with Dean. It seems to me like the show's been doing way too much filler lately and not getting to what it needs to be. And so I want to pre-order this, but at the same time, I'm just like, the hype's not there,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Eddie?
Although I will say, hats off, it does look amazing.
I love Clone Troopers, so this is day one for me. Pre-ordering this with Steven. I pre-ordered Echo day one with Steven.
Mm-hmm.
I need it. I like the show. It has been a lot of filler, but I still enjoy it. The last episode was sick. If you guys
still need to catch up, bro.
I will say the last episode, it looks like it's going to kick off. No spoilers, but it looks like it might finally kick off.
It was pretty good. So I'm hoping we get the whole line. I'm in.
Yeah, exactly what Eddie said. The last episode was great. Even the episode before that I thought was really good. I do plan on getting this pre-ordering this figure, just have yet to do so. Again, I'll get it with Steven. I have what's his name? Ico also on pre-order. Ico.
Mario,
no, I think the figure it looks
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you own every Hot Toy Star Wars that's out?
Not every one.
Oh, okay.
Close.
What are you missing?
You missed
really
Rogue
quick.
One.
I've got holes in the Rogue One line. I've got a couple holes in the Force Awakens.
Holes in his undies.
That's fine.
I got holes in different area codes.
Exactly. But yeah, pretty much. I've been collecting since like the before they did the original trilogy. So I was there day one.
Wow. No,
this figure looks great. It's a little underwhelming, but yet that's understandable to the character in the series. And I had no idea about that holster thing.
Mm-hmm.
You guys mentioned that it's only show up in different scenes here and there, but I don't think that's not going to be a bother to me, So I just think I love the helmets on these things. It looks sick, but
it's kind of like when like the Mandalorian needs a light, it'll just appear on the side of his helmet. It's kind of like that. It's like won't have it for a whole episode, and then it's like, oh, he's got a blaster all of a sudden. Yeah, it's just one of those things.
John?
I'm in the same boat as Manny. I think it looks great. Not for me. I haven't really caught up on the show yet. But figure looks great. Head sculpt looks great. If you're a Trooper fan, I think it's a nice figure. I like the way what they're doing now with these Troopers is the black fabric suit underneath is a nice fabric. So I don't think you're going to have any problems with posability, which is good. So that would be a nice unboxing to do. But right now, I'll pass on it.
You would need to pose in order for that to work.
Also, every clone trooper has been that way, and stormtrooper.
Peanut gallery.
Not the Death Trooper.
Except for the Death Trooper, yeah.
Obviously, not the everyday collector.
Dan?
No.
Like it.
Peanut gallery, zip it. Danny, what do you think, buddy?
I think it looks amazing. I mean, I'm a trooper guy too, but I kind of agree with the original founding fathers. They
shout out.
I don't know. I gotta have a love for them, the characters, and I'm just not sold on them so far for the show.
Yeah.
I'm kind of with Eddie on Echo, only because I've known that character for so long.
Yeah.
And I was so stoked when he was still alive, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Echo was an instant pre-order for me.
But it's like, do I want Echo all by himself? And then it's like, okay, well, I'll get Hunter. And it's like, am I like just
Hunter.
those two? Is that okay? Just have
That's
two?
another point. Is like
because like I like Wrecker more than I like Hunter, you know? So
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, I don't know.
They
what
got
I
to be
should do.
releasing the rest of the team, which I don't.
I think so.
I'll be surprised if I won't be surprised if they don't do Crosshair. But as far as like the original team or the current team that's assembled right now, I think we'll see all of them.
Well, they're showing the
I
photo
hope
there in the
all.
banner. If you look at
This
the banner
was, yeah.
That's just
this,
that's promotion. That's promo art. Isn't
You know
it?
what will make them do the whole team? If you guys fucking pre-order it.
I mean, you're not wrong, but also like, can you have the whole team? And I don't see them doing an Omega.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Omega.
Nah.
Omega.
I have a question.
Unless they pack her in like Baby Yoda with Rika.
Rika.
You're pretty good.
Rika's gonna be a huge fucking figure off the bat.
Oh
So
my
it's
God.
like, why would they put her with the biggest figure? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Put her with
But-
Tick.
Dude, but
DX.
okay, Dean, imagine this. We get the whole team. They do the whole team. And we get
Imagines.
custom heads from Watto.
Oh.
That's
with
what I was thinking.
Your
Wow.
head,
Awesome.
my
Oh
head.
yeah.
Dude, I love
Zach's
getting
head.
heads, so that sounds good.
Dude, it, like
Your
head is
head
the
and my
best.
baby.
head.
Zach already
Look at
has a
this.
head.
Can I
Got
see
my
that
head
up
on
close?
the
Go back,
Big
Zach.
ol' head.
Yeah, solo chap. Solo.
Solo chap.
Wow,
That's
that's
Yo.
identical. Look at that.
That needs
Yo,
to be
I have a
seen.
question. I got a
What
question
hit?
for you guys. Has Hot Toys ever completed a full line? Because I know there's holes in the A New Hope wave. There's holes in the Rogue One.
That's why I'm so hesitant about this.
They did the
It's
original
like-
Avengers line, no?
Yeah, original Avengers.
The original Avengers.
Ooh, that's
the-
a good one. You got me there. You got me.
Star Wars line.
So this
Star Wars
is the
lines?
last.
No.
This is the last figure from the May the 4th showcase, right? Because I know Queel was last week, and then Hunter was the only one that we're waiting, right? Because we got Jesus.
Sounds like it's on the toilet.
So it's good to know that. Let's check in with the chat. Chat says Scott Bradley can't wait for this. Eddie Maestro ordered 2. DA says pass unless Bad Batch gets better. Joe P says I'll decide on this guy in 3 years when it hits the U.S. Yeah.
Dylan's right. Dylan said
Dylan
Eddie once
said-
stated on the record that he'd buy all Hot Toys Bad Batch if they came out.
That is true.
That's
I do
true.
remember that.
And I'm honoring my word.
Wow, what a guy. Without triggering John too much, Hot
Oh,
Toys did
nice.
announce the reissue of the Mark 42 quarter scale. It comes in at 640, releasing July to September
I'll be back.
2022. Now, this armor is my absolute favorite Iron Man armor. I just fucking... The Prodigal Son, man. This is as good as it gets.
Yeah.
And I want to own this. I love everything about this. But where I'm at in my collecting world, even though I think it's not an insane price for a reissue, I think it's still, right about inflation price increase. This is 640 is just not really something I'm trying to drop on a figure right now. Does have a good assortment of battle damage parts, lots of flaps that can open, really nice diorama style base. This looks great. I just, it's one of those things that I think at some point I might have to settle for the 6 scale one again. But
Zach, would you say that it can use a repaint?
Yeah, I could definitely add some weathering to it. Get some black weathering, maybe. I know they're looking for a new Black Panther. So
Dude, you just rolled with that, dude.
That's what I do, baby.
I was not expecting that.
Dean, what do you think? True professional.
I think you should keep your hands off of this figure. You specifically.
How dare you?
I think it looks fantastic.
Jesus.
Again, I'm with Zach. This is probably one of my favorite suits in all of Iron Man MCU.
Chad does not agree with us.
Oh, dude, I fucking love this armor. Although, watching the movie, I'm like, wow, this armor's fucking stupid. Like, it's just not good. It doesn't do anything. I just think it looks so good. I think it's the gold and the red. Just when they swap them, it just pops. Because the Mark 43, to me, it's the exact same suit. It just doesn't look good. It's very boring. But when it looks like this, it's so good. Very elegant. That being said, 640? Absolutely not. Fuck no.
Not on a reissue.
Yeah, and it's a reissue? Absolutely not. What about you,
It's an easy pass for me, mostly because I don't really collect 1/4 scale. The only one that I have is the NECA Michael Myers, and even that thing, like, I struggle to find a spot for it, so it's an easy pass. If I was rich, maybe, but nah, it's not my cup of tea.
Yeah. Mario?
Oh, man. Look, I was never too much of a fan of this armor. It's all right. I'll admit that it did grow on me a bit, but I'll prefer the 43 over the 42. But again, just to be the dead horse, another reissue. Why? Whatever. I think I think they probably couldn't have gotten. They probably would have gotten less flack if they would have put Hunter in front of this one, in between the last, what was it, the War Machine reissue.
Yeah.
But still, even so, I don't know why they did that. But, hey, I'm happy for those that have another chance to pick this up. But for me, it's an obvious pass.
There was a moment in last show, I think Sean Usby was like, why are you guys having this discussion? It's not like this is a super rare thing. And I said something like, yeah, I mean, it's not like it's happening every week. And then, like, the next day, this was announced. I was like, God damn it. So we'll see you guys for Reissue Weekly next week. John, what do you think?
No. It's not my favorite armor. I don't agree with you guys when it comes to the favorite armor. I'm more of a, just for the nostalgia, the Mark III. I love the Mark III.
I do like me some Mark III. You're not gonna.
I remember seeing Iron Man on the screen for the first time with that Mark III outfit, and I was like, what the fuzz? But
when you were
Hot
recording
Toys
it, right?
honestly can shove it with their reissues already. That's all I have to say. Danny, what do you think? Actually, we're starting a GoFundMe. Sorry, Danny. We're starting a GoFundMe. I'm flying out to speak with Howard Chan about these reissues. So whoever wants to support it.
I'll fly you, Auxiliary Airlines, bro.
Danny, what do you think, man?
Looks great. I mean,
actually, I'm just kidding.
Oh, wow. Let the man speak.
But I mean, it's an Iron Man. That's what they do best. So, but I mean, it's just not for me. Also, and also it's quarter. I'm not into the quarter line except for statues and.
Yeah.
Yep.
But it looks nice.
Yo, it's so funny. Have you guys ever seen Monsters Inc. when he's so excited to be on the commercial and then like the logo's over his head? Yeah. That's the way it looks here when he puts the comments up. Like the last person, you never see them.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Poor Rainer. Look at him. He's got shit.
It's all right. He'll get switched over.
We'll swap him over.
I'll take that slot.
I like this suit. I like this reissue. I'll consider purchasing it. I like the contrast. I agree with you guys. I like the contrast of the
paint. Knew I liked Eddie. I'll tell you that much.
I don't see the hate for the 43 though. I like the 43 too. But I want, the only thing I don't like is the 3 on the base. Like,
yeah. Why does it say that?
Iron Man 3.
Yeah. Iron Man 3.
That's why.
I would have preferred it more without that, but I still think it's a good release. I don't know what do you guys think would be a better price for a quarter scale? I know there's no die cast, but is it just, are you not saying that it's overpriced? It's just too much of a price for you, or?
Yeah, it's closer to that. Obviously, you're paying an amount for this big fucking base. So, I mean, for me, again, like, I'm not really spending like I kind of had like a splurge like a few months ago when I sold a bunch of things, and I mean now I'm just kind of like looking at things in the collection, like, you know, do I really want to be spending this much on this type of thing? If it was me, like if on OfferUp someone posted up this figure, I would be like on it pretty immediately, like 450, 500, but 650, you think 640 rather, 640 plus $40 shipping plus, you know, $60, $70 tax, like it's just too much for me. And not only that, but you guys mentioned earlier the display size, because this base, I mean, it's not an insignificant size. I mean, you're adding, you know, what, like 6-8 inches on top of a 18-inch figure. I mean, you gotta have a ton of space to display this, and I mean, it's beautiful, but it would be like a, you know, it would have to be like a pretty. I'd have to sell some things to splurge like to this amount. Yeah. So I don't think so. Rainer?
Well, I've always considered myself a Star Wars fan over Marvel, and seeing as how I just sold my quarter scale Vader because it was too dang big, this is an easy pass for me. Don't get me wrong, I think it's a beautiful figure, I think it's a beautiful set of armor, but I can't go down the Iron Man rabbit hole, especially in quarter scale.
Yeah, Alvin says it's the going rate for quarter scale Iron Man. Yeah, you're probably not wrong. It's just for me, like, I feel like I could probably one day find a good deal on the 6 scale one. I do want this figure back in my collection because right now I only have the Retro Sneaky, and I think that's a really fun armor. But I do miss the Prodigal Son.
Retro Stinky.
Hey, real quick, everyone on the panel here? What's your favorite Iron Man armor?
46.
42.
4.
Danny.
4.
John.
I think I'd say 3.
Rainer.
That's a tough one. I'd have to say 3 though.
Eddie.
3 all day.
Manny.
I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna say 85.
Yeah, 85
Wow.
is nice.
Yeah,
85.
Mario?
and I'll go with the 46.
Wow.
I really do like the 1 too, though. The first one.
I will say the best hot toy Iron Man is the
46.
7.
What, the 7? Wow.
It comes with so much.
It comes
shit.
with a lot.
Yeah,
but I think the
die
46
cast
is
version.
still the best.
I
Yeah,
just can't get over
for value. For value.
For value.
The
That
best
thing was
figure
like-
they've ever made is the 46. But
Yeah.
like for the money and the display possibilities and like just how well the figure's done, I think the 7
die cast
gives
one.
you more
And
for
7
the money.
just
I
hit
just can't
weightless.
get over the 7, like the broadness of the chest. It just looks.
Yeah.
I've never seen it posed, like, and to me it just doesn't look too barrel chested. But you
I don't
get
like the
a
design.
shit
You're
ton
not-
of stuff.
You're not wrong, but like when I picture Iron Man, that's
You
it.
get that heroic. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like the circle arc reactor, the big
Mm-hmm.
shoulders, the missiles, the panels. The 7 is fucking dope.
Queen
But
Studios
the 46 just looks so
Dude,
good.
that's incredible. Staying with Marvel, Sentinel, we talked about the teaser last week, and we weren't sure because everything was branded as Peter Parker. And I mentioned that, you know, hopefully it wasn't just the skinny version because, you know, he's only in the movie for a few scenes. But they did put up the photos of their Peter Parker, and I think it looks fantastic. Now, the way that they did this figure, you get the blonde Peter Parker. You also get parts to transform it into Peter B. Parker. That's by swapping the lower abs and then the crotch. I think it looks fantastic. The fact that you get all those options, you get a ton of posability. To me, this is a great figure. You also get some webs and newspaper. Like I mentioned, the torso and the crotch. You get the cup of coffee hand. You get the food holding / typing hands, the glasses, 2 Peter B. Parker portraits, 1 Peter Parker portrait, and then 2 Spider-Man heads. The only thing that's kind of odd, I've seen this movie a lot, but this doesn't stand out to me, the lion sculpture. I think I would have much rather them have given him either fabric or just exchangeable sweatpants and a coat instead of that, or, you know, maybe even just something smaller like a pizza or a donut to hold in the hands, because these hands here, this face is definitely for the pizza eating expression, because that's the one that Young Rich used in theirs.
Is that like he's like sucking his fingers?
Yeah, but they did it smart, because there's also a scene where he's typing, and I think he pulls glasses like out of nowhere, and when he's typing,
Okay, because I was like, what are those hands? I didn't get it, but okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think it's a great set, but again, I think that they could have given us a little bit more to give us the complete Peter B. Parker set instead of going with the diorama piece. But you do also get a normal stand. And I mean, this thing just looks incredible. I think this really sets the bar pretty high for what these high-end Spider-Man figures are going to look like going forward. And a lot of people are still in Team Mafex, but goddamn, this Sentinel figure looks ridiculous. What do you think, Dean?
I think it looks pretty. Honestly, this is probably the best looking Spider-Man figure we've gotten ever in terms of proportions, his posability. I really like the Mafex comic Spider-Man, but I think,
amazing.
Yeah, and it is. It really is a fantastic figure.
No price yet, Alvin.
But I think this one, there's just something about it. Like I said, the proportions that kind of make me think Spider-Man, like kind of gangly, if that makes sense, like long legs. I feel like
he's
you
not
could
jacked by any means,
right? Like you could have this Spider-Man in any collection.
Yes.
Like if you had the Legends, you could futz this in here. If you had figure arts, you could futz this in here. If you like, there's some figures that just won't work in other lines. I feel like this Spider-Man could. What about you, Danny?
Dude, I'm liking this set. But, I mean, do you have an estimate of, like, what the Sentinels go for?
So, Sentinel's pricing is kind of weird because when Big Bad Toy Store put it up for order, it was $145.
Wow.
And then the next day, I'm sorry, for Miles Morales. The next day, GameStop announced that they were the exclusive U.S. retailer of Sentinel for that particular figure, and the price was $79.
Oh.
So the price that you were paying from Big Bad Toy Store was for them to, like, basically buy it off of, you know, Amiam or wherever in bulk and then resell it to you.
Yeah.
So the retail price, like, from Ami was right around that $80-$90 price point shipped. I would say this one with that big base is going to make it a huge box. I would say this one's probably going to be 100, 120, 130 range. But they gotta keep the price low because, you know, the Mafex are only like $100 and $109. So I really hope that this, you know, lion sculpture isn't the reason this is going to be crazy priced. But I just think that there's way better things they could have done. I think it's cool, but I think that they could have given us way cooler things than this.
But if it's going to drive the price up, I don't need it.
Yeah, this is such a neat thing though, because even if you don't want to pose your Spider-Man on this little diorama, I mean, you could pose a Predator on here, you could pose Batman, you could pose like any of those like characters, and
that'd
it's
be cool.
fairly generic. We did an interview with Yost like 2 years ago, and he was like, "What do you think we should get into next?" I'm like, "Dude, you got to make like a gargoyle or like something like this that's generic enough that can fit with multiple lines that almost anyone could buy to add."
And
to
you
their
know what's
collection.
cool? It's fucking huge, so you could use it with the 1/6 figure.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah,
I'm with you, Zach. I don't recognize this thing from anywhere. But like, it's pretty cool that it comes with it. I would prefer if they didn't, just because you know something that big is going to add to the cost.
Yeah.
But again, you could futz that in a bunch of different
And shipping price probably.
Mm-hmm.
The size of the box.
Yeah, Sean says without the coat and the sweatpants, the figure is incomplete. John, I know you were saying that you wanted more characters from this line. We're obviously 2 figures in.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about the Spider-Man?
If I see that they're expanding the line with some of the villains, I think it would be the first time I jump into figures of this scale. I like it. I like the different types of accessories that it comes with, and how you have the interchangeable parts. You can play around with that. Yeah, I think I like it a lot, but I'm gonna need some villains. I can't just have a Spider-Man standing there by himself.
Yeah. One thing that's interesting with this figure, with the Miles, is the Miles didn't come with, I think, a really crucial accessory, the Venom Shock lightning effects.
Mm-hmm.
And I was really hoping when they announced this figure that it would come packed in with something for Miles. It did not, and I'm super bummed about that. Rainer, what do you think?
It's tough for me to have an opinion because I don't really collect this scale. I do think looks amazing. It does look really good. It's by far one of the best Spider-Mans I've seen. That being said, if you're gonna have the Peter B. Parker, you gotta have the sweatpants and the coat. That's all I'm gonna say on that.
Said, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Eddie?
I think I'm with Rainer. I think that instead of seeing this big ass display stand, I would have rather seen more accessories, maybe like the pizza and obviously the sweatpants and the coat, maybe even like a middle torso area, like a completely different top torso, where because didn't he have his like a beer gut at 1.2 where it showed him like completely without the suit on?
Yeah.
Completely without the suit. I don't recall.
Like completely without the top part
He
of
had
the
like a
suit.
tank top on, I think.
Yeah, he was just basically looking pathetic.
But I think it's a good looking figure. I don't know if it's my favorite, like Dean said, like the best Spider-Man, because he's too gangly for me. I like teenager Spider-Man. This is like his arms are
like
too long.
adult,
It
grown-ass
fits
man
for
Spider-Man.
it fits for the cartoon that it was because of the way they animated that whole thing. But I think like otherwise he's too gangly.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think, Danny?
I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. I think this looks great. I won't be getting it because I'm only doing 1/6 scale, but I mean, I think if you're going to grab this, I think you'll be pretty darn happy. I like all the accessories and stuff. The little coffee mug, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you don't get a pizza.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, you would think they could give you, like,
You
not
got
a
a
big
coffee
chunk
cup?
of... Yeah. Equan says the base is too big, man. I wouldn't want a Hot Toy side box because of that thing.
Yeah, I can kind of
Mario,
agree with that.
what do you think?
No, this is a cool looking figure. However, I agree with all you guys. I mean, why include such a big diorama piece and sacrifice the extra accessories that it could have came with? That would have put it like way, way, way up there. I think there would have been, you would have gotten a lot more bang for your buck given the extra sweatpants and the trench coat, the pizza, the coffee, all the extra accessories you guys were talking about.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I like it. It's a cool looking figure nonetheless. You get with all the extra accessories and the hands. It looks really good.
Scott says, is Sentinel better than Mofex? I've only had Mofex. I had the Mofex Miles, and it was an okay figure, but I think the Sentinel blows it away. Right now, the Mofex Peter B. Parker is kind of like the gold standard, so it's kind of one of those figures that's real hard to beat, so we'll see what happens. At Wonderfest, right, Mario Wonderfest, this was shown by Star Ace, Homelander, and Butcher from The Boys. And they also teased that a Starlight was coming. I think Butcher looks okay, but my God, this Homelander looks absolutely awful. Manny, what's your first take on this?
I think the Butcher is fantastic, but dude, that Homelander, like his arms are, it looks like it looks like he has lunch lady arms. Also, really quick, I didn't get to see your cosplay. If you can send me a picture, I would love to see that.
Dude, honestly,
I just watched this.
Uh-huh.
I just watched this show a month ago, like the first 2 seasons, and I mean, I love it. So I would love to see your cosplay.
Hell yeah, dude! I'll send you a picture. I honestly think I look better in my Spirit Halloween costume than this Homelander looks, and it's a shame because I believe Vimal did the head sculpt for these, and the head sculpt is perfect. Like, I actually think this is the best head sculpt we got. And a lot of people are saying, "Oh, the arms need to be pushed in. Oh, it's the lighting, it's the angle." I'm sorry, there's almost nothing I think you could do to this figure, this exact piece, to make it look better. The abs look awful, the arms look awful. Even the front panel, it's like quite a bit, like it folds down way more than this. This is I don't know. The thing with Star Ace is their figures are so expensive, right? Their Newt Scamander was like $250, $260 back when Hot Toys were coming in at like $220. I think, this is probably going to be like a $300 figure, and it's going to be out there looking like a baked bean. What do you think, Mario?
$300 at that quality? No thanks. I mean, even when James was on the ground, he had mentioned how the materials were looking all frayed and the cape was looking all beat. But,
by the way, big shout out to James. That was one of the greatest streams I think we ever did.
Yeah. Thank you, James, again for that.
Of course, Canadian.
Well.
Yeah, he's a sweet Canadian.
Yeah.
The Butcher on the other hand looks great. I think it looks really cool. Yeah, what do you think about it, Dean?
Butcher, 100%. Can't say enough good things about the Butcher.
Look at this. Look at this dude.
Dude.
Hey. Way better, bro.
Did you wear this on stream once?
Yeah. Way better. This looks way better than that goofy ass.
I think it was our Halloween stream.
Yeah.
If I showed up and saw Zach this way, I'd expect some sushi.
The fuck?
Zach, you need to make a
That seems
video. Say,
racial.
like, if I showed up to our date wearing this, what would you do?
Dude, I've never seen that picture. That's so good.
What are those
It's on my
restaurants you
Instagram,
go where they make the food in front of you on the grill, teppanyaki or something?
Benny
How
Hubbins.
dare you?
What's it
Nappy
called?
nappy.
The every racist collector.
No, it's
Hibachi
not.
grill
I
like
expect-
that?
Yeah.
No, he
we're-
didn't say
we're-
guacamole.
Guacamole.
Okay.
Alright, back to
This Homelander looks like a fucking 1990s Kenner with these weird ass arms that aren't like long enough, and they're like real thick for some reason.
built like Ron.
Dude, that's the way Miguel Fernandez is built. If you guys know who Miguel Fernandez is.
Miguel. Shout out Miguel.
Dude, his
Rocking
like,
that interbay body.
from the neck or the jaw to his
like
shoulders.
no traps,
It's just
bro.
a triangle, like a pyramid with a head on top, and then like the flap. Like you said, it doesn't hang properly. So his chest
Same.
just looks really like long.
How dare
This
you.
thing is terrible. Like you said, it's not the head sculpt, it's literally everything else.
Stripes are too big on the cape too. That's what's
It's
like,
just I don't know what I don't know how you could go from the butcher to this. Because the butcher's like perfect.
They butchered it.
Everything about that figure is amazing. And then you come over here and you're just like, wow.
Probably spent all the budget on the butcher, left nothing for Homelander, so just made him out
paid
of
too
spare
much for that
parts.
Vamal prototype. They didn't have no money in the bank for this. What do you think, Dan?
Yeah, like everyone said, the butcher looks pretty good from what you can see. But yeah, that Homelander's. I don't know. Is the neck too long too?
Everything's wrong, bro.
I don't know, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you guys.
If you have a
covered it.
question, is something wrong with it? Is. Whatever it is, it is.
Real quick, so we're doing the giveaway, and one of the guys that entered was like, "If we're not awake when you announce it, will you send a PM?" And I'm like, "No, you have to watch the show so you can claim your prize." And he angry reacted to that comment. It's like, bro, we set up the giveaway, we secured it, like we're doing all this work. You can't watch the episode. That's the whole point, is to get the views, right, for the 1,000 subscriber special. Dude, he angry react, dude. What
That means we have to get 1,000 views on this video.
Anyways, Rainer, what do you think?
I think he looks like a pig in a blanket wearing a cape.
Jesus.
Dude, my picture on Instagram isn't that bad.
No, not you.
Jesus.
Not going there. But no, I am not impressed at all by this.
Dude, we need to have Eric do the red eyes on that picture.
Love it. Love it.
Oh my god. Yeah. This is gonna be an easy pass for me. Just no way. It's too ugh. That's all I have to say.
John?
I personally have nothing constructive to say about this, so I'll keep the negativity away. Yeah, it's a hard pass for me. What do you think, Eddie?
This looks like season 75, The Boys, Homelander, like the later years. Like he looks like. Have you ever seen a guy that's done steroids his whole life and then later he's not
Hulk
doing
Hogan?
steroids anymore? He looks like a fucking just someone's abuelita.
Stallone.
And how the fuck did they get his forearm into those gauntlets? Those
Dude,
things are
right?
fucking hard, dude.
He looks like a fucking toddler,
Those
dude.
things
Just
They're not even long enough. The gauntlets are like way too short.
Looks like a pit
Like
bull.
I'm
that's
worried
been
about his
genetically
circulation.
altered.
Drinking too much fucking breast milk, dude.
yeah, dude, his body's retaining water. It's like he spent too much time in space or something.
This looks like, you know, the dude that he had transform into the girl form. This looks like that dude with Homelander's head on it in the outfit. Like, what the fuck?
yeah, dude, it's like
Jesus.
Wow.
Eric says gravity is the enemy. Oh, goodness.
you should clip that, but like nothing before or after. Just
3-0 put up. Yeah, 3-0 put up some details.
That was amazing.
He said gift that.
Sorry,
we'll blow through this. 3-0 put up some details on the Berserker Armor Guts, the limited edition. So 400 pieces are going to be... That doesn't make any sense. But okay, so ACGHK is 100 pieces. Sideshow Con is 400 pieces. Taiwan is 100. China Joy 2021, 200 pieces. 3-0 Summerfest 250 pieces.
I
Seoul
added them
Comic-Con
all up,
100.
and it's more than 1,800.
As I'm reading these numbers, I'm like, well, that's why I started.
Yeah.
PTS 100, Japan 50, Tmall Shopping Festival 100. So if you're interested in this figure, there's allegedly 1,800 pieces worldwide. So
I want one so bad.
Not including the 400 at Wonderfest 2021. So,
If anybody can help me secure one, let me know.
moving forward, Dean, tell us about this: the Play Arts Kai Final Fantasy VII reissue Red's. What is this? Red 8 Rufus Jesse with bike. These range 150 to 300, released in Q1 2022.
Say reissue?
Red 13. Did I put the wrong number? My bad.
No, it says Red 13 right there.
You said Red 8.
I said Red 13.
You didn't. Clip
Okay,
it.
okay, whatever. That's fine.
Yeah, okay. One, Red 13. I have him right here. Obviously, not this version. That figure is for avid children, and it regularly goes for 500.
Wow.
Out of box.
Wow.
So, like, literally, like, a week ago, people were like, should I get it? Like, I found one loose for 350. And I was like, guys, they're coming out with Final Fantasy VII figures left and right. I would just wait. And I was like, if you want to, I was like, I wouldn't pay more than 200. And some guy was like, no one's going to sell it at $200. I was like, maybe. But, you know, once they announce a reissue, they're going to go even lower than that. They announced this figure, and then somebody was like, I'm selling it for $150. I was like, where's that fucking guy now? Anyway. Yeah, so Final Fantasy VII Remake, Play Arts Kai, they announced Rufus, which is awesome. We've never gotten this version of Rufus. I have the Advent Children Rufus. Red 13, super cool to be able to get him again. And then Jessie, my bae. I absolutely love Jessie. She's one of the coolest characters. In the remake, which in the original game, she didn't really have like that much dialogue. She's kind of I don't want to say a throwaway character, but she wasn't very explored as a character.
Dean, can I ask you a question about this?
Yeah.
How is the Final Fantasy community respond? How do they respond when something that's super valuable like this gets reissued?
Oh, everyone's super excited.
And you would consider that a high-end collectible, right?
Yeah, I mean these are usually around like 150 to 200. They're not technically reissues; they're new sculpts. They're completely new versions of the character. So like if you wanted the Avid Children one, you still need to find it, but he literally doesn't change from the game to the movie, so you could futz him in any shelf. So most people are just super excited because we haven't had Final Fantasy VII content, and I mean even Advent Children was over 10 years ago now. So people are just like, I want it. So people don't care now.
Craig says, what scale are these?
They're like Zach, you've seen them. What are they? Maybe like 1/10 scale, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, yeah, like 1/10 scale, I would say. They're too tall for like 12-inch figures, or too short for 12-inch figures, or too tall for like 7-inch figures. They're kind of like their own thing. But anyway, Jessie, I love Jessie. I can't wait. She's a much cooler character in the remake. Say what you will about the game, but the characters are at least good. So
love to see it.
So excited.
TROS Kylo Ren by Hot Toys is an imminent arrival for Sideshow. So if you're waiting for this figure, it should be coming here pretty soon. I think it looks really good. I think they made some improvements on it. And hopefully here in the next few weeks, people will be able to get their figures in. Boys, it's that time of the show.
What time is it?
Look at him.
Sponsor tag.
John, it's you.
Someone's gonna start soon, I think.
It's
not. Isn't it? Hey.
It's Watto's Scrapyard.
Yo,
well,
This is the
Manscaped
first
went before
episode.
Watto.
No,
it's not.
it never has, my guy.
Yes, it absolutely has.
No, it hasn't.
Anyway.
You piece of garbage.
The lights were too bright.
Wow.
Happy
piece of
1000.
Garbage? You're
It
calling
was
me a
going
piece
so
of
good.
garbage?
The show's going great.
You know what else is a piece of garbage. Not our next sponsor.
Wow.
Watto Scrapyard. I was gonna say Watto Scrapyard is filled with it, like in Star Wars, but I didn't want to equate that to Sean because he's such a sweet angel.
Not good.
Perfect save, by the way. Watto Scrapyard, guys. I want to talk to you about Watto Scrapyard. I don't know if you guys have used them yet. I know I have. So many of our friends have. But you can find him on Instagram, Facebook, and eBay, all under that name. He makes 3D printed parts for hard to come by Kenner and Hasbro vehicles, which is a huge help if you find like a ship you've been looking for a while. I know Rainer and I were hitting the stores today, and there was a really cool gunship. It was complete. But if you found one that wasn't $150 and it needed a few things, you could hit up Watto's and get it. He also makes resin printed head sculpts of anybody, literally anybody. You can send him some pictures of your mom, and he'll 3D sculpt her.
Okay.
I don't know why anybody would want that, but you could do it. You'll get a design. Hey, there you go.
Happy Mother's Day.
Dude, Watto. Exactly. That sounds like a good idea.
Put her on a bison body.
Oh, no.
Not like this.
Oh my god, double face palm.
Dude,
Eddie, tell us about 1/6
All of us are like, have you guys seen Mario's mom lately?
Wow. You know where you could get that Fison body at, Mario? You can get it at 1/6 Corner. 1/6 Corner's mission is to provide the best figures and collectibles to their customers. They offer great prices, great packaging, fast shipping, and the best customer service in the business. Choose your figures, pay safely with PayPal, and leave the rest to them.
Beautiful. Now, guys, we need to talk about balls. All right, we're going to talk about some balls here.
Balls in your court, John.
Let's talk about balls, John.
With the right tool.
Sweaty.
It's like
We're getting paid for this, guys.
Let him talk. Let him talk.
With the right tool, your balls can be as smooth as silk, but you wouldn't want to trust your balls with the wrong tools for the job. With the brand new Lawnmower 4.0 by Manscaped, your balls are in good hands. The Lawnmower 4.0 has skin-safe technology with a replaceable ceramic blade, so you can manscape with confidence. It comes included with an LED light for grooming after dark, wireless charging, and it's waterproof for grooming anywhere. The Lawnmower 4.0 is trusted by over 2 million men worldwide. If you've been slacking during quarantine and are ready to get back into the game, check out manscaped.com and use code CollectingWeekly for 20% off your order and free worldwide shipping. Your balls will thank you.
Yeah, the other day, dude, I was giving Dean an exam, and I was like, man, this feels nice. I need to get me one
Silky.
of them.
Did you find any lumps?
Oh, nah, nothing. He's good.
Nah, everything was clean? All right, good job, Dean.
Millions of men suffer every year. Will says, did I hear balls? I stopped in
He
just
actually
in
found
time.
Griffin in there.
Oh, jeez. Sean says, so much emotion in this read.
Dude, he was like silky smooth in it too.
Oh my god.
You sound like an axe murderer reading a fucking a ransom note.
Hold on.
Eddie, you wanted to talk about the MCU, so I'll let you lead off this discussion. The state of the MCU.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a good topic of discussion just because, obviously.
All right, moving on to. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I agree. This is a great topic.
It was.
How dare you?
Yeah, I thought it'd be a good topic of discussion because, obviously right now Star Wars is the hype and, 2-3 years ago MCU was at its peak and it seems like all of a sudden all that love just died. And even with the Disney Plus shows that we have coming on now, it seems like, there's not a ton of hype for those and the new phase, the new movies that we finally have coming in the theater now that, that's back. And I just wanted to see what the panel thought about it. I myself personally am still just as hype as I would have been, back at peak Marvel hype for Shang-Chi and Black Widow. I really want to see the Black Widow movie. I wish they just put the damn movie out instead of giving us trailers, though. I feel like every fucking week we see like a sneak peek, brand new trailer of Black Widow. Like, dude, clip all those together. We've seen the damn movie.
Pre-trailer. Yeah.
So, what do you guys think, Dean?
I agree. I see it all the time with collecting. A Star Wars movie comes out, and all of a sudden, everybody's like, I only collect Star Wars. And then there's a dry spell, and then it's like, oh, the next Marvel movie came out? I'm selling all my Star Wars because I'm only fucking buying Marvel. And then there's no Marvel movies. And then it's like, oh, yeah? You thought I liked Marvel? Check out how into Batman I am. I'm selling all my Marvel for Batman.
I feel
and
attacked.
then fucking...
Yo, I know. He's attacking me, too. That's all I collect.
I thought we were going to stop picking
I mean, I say it all the time. If I buy something for my collection, it's because I like it. So I don't personally, like, do this hot and cold stuff. I'm like Eddie. It's like, dude, the new thing's coming out on Disney Plus. I'm going to check it out immediately.
Mm-hmm.
I'll fucking stay up till 2 because I want to watch it. Shang-Chi, I don't know shit about that character, but guess what? I didn't know shit about any of the fucking MCU when it was coming out. Guardians, who? I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
I'll fucking watch that movie. I didn't know much
Strange?
about...
I
Yeah,
didn't know
Doctor
shit about
Strange.
him.
I didn't really know too much about Captain America or, like, Thor, other than, like, you know, like,
Dude,
Thor
before MCU dropped and all this, you know, craziness started, people were DC was way bigger than Marvel.
Yeah,
Before
Marvel
growing up,
was about to go out of
people were
business.
Superman and Batman.
That's
yeah.
why Disney bought Marvel. They were about to go bankrupt. Everybody just stopped buying Marvel shit.
Marvel did go bankrupt.
Well, there you go. Danny corrected me on air. What you
Well, I mean,
should
the
never
comics.
do. You fucking guy. I'm just kidding. So, like, I completely know what you're saying, Eddie. Like, I think it's so funny every time I see it because I'm just like, okay, here we go. Everyone's gonna start selling their Star Wars to buy Marvel, which I like because, you know, then I could get some sweet Star Wars figures. Yeah, it's super annoying to me.
I think.
Yeah, definitely.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but we've seen Taskmaster and Black Widow Hot Toys in prototype form, right? We haven't
Yes.
seen them actually, like, for pre-order, right?
Correct.
Yeah, I think that's crazy because the movie is basically should have already been out by now. It hasn't been, but I mean, it's June and the movie comes out, I think, in July, and it's still nothing. But the one thing that's really surprising, if you look at Marvel Legends figures, and at least where we live, they sell very well. There's a huge Marvel Legends collecting community in San Antonio.
You right.
And you look at these waves, like Steven Collectibles got the Ursa Major Build-A-Figure wave. Boom, 3 cases gone in like an hour. You look at, you know, other waves that he's getting. They're selling out instantly. I go to Walmart, I see a full case. I come back, if I forgot something a few hours later, they're all gone. But the Shang-Chi figures are peg warming hard, right?
Yeah.
And I don't... Obviously, not a lot of people know a lot about this character that are like the casual MCU fans like myself. And, you know, for those designs, it's like, oh, here's a martial artist dude and a martial artist chick and another martial artist dude. And the ninja character sold pretty well. I think, you know, whenever I see them, I don't see that character on the pegs anymore. But it just seems like we need to get something to inject a little bit of excitement. And I know the Loki wave is selling pretty well from the Disney Plus stuff. But as far as the cinematic stuff, I mean, that stuff is peg warming hard. Like, there's a whole section in my local Walmart dedicated to Shang-Chi. Nothing for Black Widow, surprisingly. Maybe I missed that wave, but I mean, it's full. The whole toy aisle's empty. Everything's empty. And then this, you know, top to bottom,
You're
peg warming.
You're not wrong, dude. Yeah, I was saying this on Small Talk too. It's like, it's almost like, so all the movies slowed down because no one could go to theaters, and so they were waiting for theater box office stuff, and so they didn't slow down their toy release schedule. So it's like all of this stuff is probably coming out when the movie should have been already seen, and all this hype exists.
Exactly.
Yeah, because we got the Black Widow toys months ago.
Maybe we did. Yeah, maybe I missed that when I wasn't like shopping in the stores.
Yeah,
But
if you go to Stevens, he's got a whole section of just Black Widow stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, what do you think, Josh?
I agree with what PJ said. I'm looking forward to seeing the Spiderverse, see how they tackle that. But overall, I'm just excited to see how the Marvel movies and how they're going to move into Phase 4 and tie everything together. I think that's what I'm looking forward to. As of right now, I'm been by the Star Wars bug. Like you guys were saying, it's just like when it comes to collecting the figures and so forth, I think I'm just going to focus right now on Star Wars. I'm not really into looking at the Marvel stuff right now. But we'll see. I'm sure they're going to have some cool movies coming out with figures. I'd really like to see Robert Downey Jr. return at some point. I think that would make me very excited. But we'll keep fingers crossed and see what they do. What do you think, Rainer?
You know, I've always been in the Star Wars camp. I always stay in the Star Wars camp. But I was really excited when the MCU really took off. I really enjoyed watching these movies and seeing how they grow, seeing how they intertwined. And it was really quite exciting for me. I think a lot of the hype for me died after Endgame. That being said, I'm really looking forward to the new Guardians, the new Thor, and the new Doctor Strange, but it feels like they're so far off. You know, you have the newest one of those three is coming out next year.
Is it?
We have
Anybody knows the answer to that?
I think it's this year, isn't it?
We have 3 MCU stuff later this year.
I'm talking
Shang-Chi,
about
the Eternals, and
I'm talking about
Black
Thor
Widow.
or Guardians or Doctor Strange.
Yeah,
Though.
if
Those
not
are the ones I'm interested in.
next year, if not the year after.
Thor,
exactly, and
Thor is next year.
Okay, cool.
Okay, yeah. So I mean, it seems to me like they didn't lead with their heavy hitters, and you know, they led with some stuff that nobody really knew about, and I think that's the kind of stuff you need to sprinkle in between the heavy hitters. Just my 2 cents on the matter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's because they really wanted to go into like the they wanted to go into the cosmic universe with this new phase. This is where they were gonna introduce Fantastic Four and, you know, Galactus and all these characters, and so I think that's why they were starting a completely different thing. And it just, you know, COVID and everything messed everything up. So you know, and I think it's a real testament to Star Wars fans, because look at how long Marvel had a good run. 10 years. An amazing run. Like, a lot of people say they changed, like, cinematic history with the things that they did, pulling all those movies together with Thanos. And what is it, 2 years? And fuck Marvel already? Like, Star Wars... Star Wars went through a huge...
Top of the
Pete
morning.
can attest to this, because Pete's been collecting since before I was born. But Star Wars...
Burn right out of the
woke
gate.
up in the middle of the night and you just shit on him.
Come on, dude.
How
we gotta
dare
get
you?
it. Star Wars
How
had
dare
a
you.
huge drought, dude, and those fans are loyal, man. They don't go anywhere. They don't say fuck Star Wars. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I don't think you can compare
I'm
Star
a
Wars fans
testament
to
to
Marvel
that.
I
fans.
don't know about that.
Well,
I did say fuck the
with
sequel
sequels,
trilogy. I will say that.
I think we all came together and, you know, said fuck together. You know, it's still
We all fucked together. It was a sweaty, hot,
A lot of Gucci.
fucking-
we
a lot
said
of Gucci.
Manscaped.
Oh my
boy.
god.
Oh boy. Anyone else have a take on this?
Yeah.
I'd like to say one more thing, if you don't mind. Before we cut to the next person, I completely agree with Eddie. I think that the hype died down with Marvel too quickly, and COVID just kind of really steamrolled the hype. I think they're gonna have to really pick it up to get some of that hype back.
Well, you lost the main characters, right? That's why.
Yeah, you lost the main characters, but you have to think we're gonna have Fantastic Four, we're gonna have X-Men, we're gonna have Spider-Man, we're gonna have Thor: Love and Thunder, we're gonna have all this hype. It's gonna be trend collectors again. But I mean, for me, I watch probably one MCU movie a week. Like, I just love them. Yeah, and along with Star Wars, you know, I collect what I like, and the hype never died for me.
Yeah, but that's the thing, Manny. Like, you're not fucking. You've had the same, like, 3 MCU figures for like over a year. Like, you're not just like a fair weather collector. I think that's more what kind of what Eddie's talking about is like the hype for like some people never dies.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I really like this.
Right.
Legends
But-
never die.
But
It's the way I
currently
am about
it
Star
seems
Wars.
like, I fucking live and breathe Star Wars like every day, dude. Every day I'm talking Star Wars.
Mario?
Dude.
No, I mean,
No.
I am super excited just to see what's going to be coming up next with all of the. With WandaVision, I enjoyed it. Loki is starting off okay. Cap and the Winter Soldier, I think the Disney Plus shows are getting off to a pretty decent start. And now that we're finally going to get like an actual MCU movie coming next month, I'm really excited for it. So I think the hype is still alive. In Avengers Campus out in DCA, and Disney California Adventure out here in California, although the land just opened up, the line just to get in there is like 5 hours plus, and it's a really, really small area of land. But there's tons of Marvel fans. They just introduced, I think today, Loki just came out over there. So you see here we have.
Is he gonna jump off the bridge or something?
I hope not, but
dude,
no, he just showed up from. As far as I know, he just showed up today.
That's not Loki. That's Loco.
That's Loco. That's Loki.
Lesbo.
Wow.
And it's Pride Month.
So anyway,
not wrong.
So look, I think the hype is still there, and I personally really like. I really loved all of these Marvel films. I'm not the biggest comic fan for the Marvel universe or what have you. I knew nothing about the characters that dropped in the MCU, but the MCU really did help, like, really spark that enjoyment for these characters I never really knew much about. They're all great movies. I love how they intertwine with each other, and yeah, and to Dean's point earlier, all of these fair weather fans, of course, that's going to happen. You see that? That's just hype with everything, dude. You're going to get that with Marvel. You have that right now with Star Wars. You're going to get it with DC when DC's on top. But overall, the hype is, I think the excitement is overall still there, but the hype is not. The hype will come back later, I think, when X-Men drops. That's going to be huge. But yeah,
Moving on.
It's going to be great.
Moving on to our second discussion of the week. Jesus. We wanted to talk about Toyfair predictions. So we have the past 10 years of Toyfair. So Predator 2 from 2011, Iron Man 2, Secret Project Mark IV, Batman Begins, 2012 Summer Convention exclusive Captain America, Jim Gordon SWAT, Angelica from Pirates of the Caribbean. 2013 Star Spangled Cap, Joe Colton, 6-scale Superman 3 Evil version. 2014 we had AVP Predator, the Joker Bank Robber, Python Mark from Iron Man 3. 2015 Maria Hill. What armor is this? Does anyone know? Is this shotgun?
I think it's shotgun.
Maybe.
That's Python.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
Tank. It's his tank. Just kidding. Luke Skywalker, Raiden
Duh.
from Metal Gear Rising. 2016 Disco, Jump Trooper, Joker, Insane Asylum, Nightmare, Batman. Very popular one there. 2017 Ghost Rider, Shades, Armored, Batman, Battle Damaged. 2018 Anakin Skywalker, Darkseid, Neon Tech, Iron Man, Stealth Suit, Concept Art Cap, and then T'Chaka. 2019 we had Neon Tech, Iron Man 2.0, Scarlet Suit, Spider-Man, Stanley, Two-Face. 2020 we had Whiplash, Mark IV holographic Stanley, and Spider-Man. So let's run through like some of the predictions. I asked everyone to have some idea of what they were thinking it would be. So for me, I was thinking White Vision from Disney Plus.
Oh.
T'Challa in the throne outfit, the coronation outfit that they already have the throne out there. So I think that would be an easy figure for them to make. A lot of people want the Chadwick Boseman in their collection. I think that would be a great figure to release. Mandalorian season 2 finale Luke with the black cloak. And then I know this one's been a rumor for like the last 2 or 3 Toy Fairs, but Nurse Joker to hit up DC.
Would have been nice if Zach left some meat on the bone for us over here. My goodness. Anything else?
How dare you? I mean, you only
he
had
didn't
the
say
same
a Stan Lee, and one of them will be a Stan Lee.
So, Dean, what do you think?
Man, probably just another fucking.
Don't do it.
Neon Tech or some bullshit we don't want. Like, oh, this Iron Man is clear again. Like, thanks. It'd be super cool to see like Hot Toys come out with a Grievous. Like, hey guys, you know how we were doing all those prequel figures and then stopped, and then Sideshow announced that piece of garbage? Boom. That'd be fucking dope. I do agree with you about the Nurse Joker. I think it's going to be something Dark Knight related.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Just some bullshit Iron Man or that, yeah.
Manny?
I'm with the Nurse Joker thing. I like that idea, but I don't know if they've done like reissues during this time, but like the DX11, like a reissue, or maybe even just an overall new Joker, maybe like a 2-pack with having him with Joker with the nurse outfit. I don't know. That's my prediction.
Eddie?
Okay, so Iron Man Mark 6 diecast reissue.
Yep.
That's the first one. Neon Tech Mark 5 is the second one. Third one, I'm going to go ahead and say some variant of Spider-Man or Miles Morales. One of the two. I don't know which one, but it'll be from one of the video games. Fourth one will be Stan Lee from the Winter Soldier when he's the security guard in the museum.
Nice.
Wow.
Pete,
Thought there,
what do you think, man?
I don't know. It's 10 to 4 in the morning. It's too much for my brain. I don't know. I tell you what I would like to see, as they're going to have a body for it, and pretty much the face would be an ESB Ugnaught. Use that quill figure and give us the little guy in his apron and the crazy hair. I don't know. It'd be nice to have something for the OT, but they did not at the moment. So yeah.
Is Pete popping really bad, or is that just me?
Yeah.
No, I hear it too.
He's skipping a lot.
Yeah, Pete, I think. Yeah, you're skipping a lot. Let's move on to Rainer. What do you think, Rainer, for Toyfair 2021?
Any prediction I have is probably going to be wrong, but one thing I would love to see would be a Clone Wars Ahsoka pre-season 7.
That would be awesome.
That'd be good.
Is that it?
That's all I can think of. I'm not really sure. I mean, it could.
If you could see any clone armors, Rainer, what would you like to see? Anything from any clone troopers or
I'd like to
commanders,
see
captains?
I'd like to see maybe Hot Toys try to tackle the art troopers that are currently $1,000 from
man.
Sideshow.
Hell yeah, dude.
That would be awesome.
Mario?
Cool. So the trend is we're looking at least at an Iron Man figure, some sort of DC figure, and a Star Wars figure, right? Or maybe two of Marvel. If I were to guess, I want to say a reissue of the Mark 46. But what I would like to see is the Mark 1 finally drop. So fingers crossed for that. For Star Wars, we gotta see the General Obi-Wan from the Clone Wars drop, right? I mean, they teased that forever ago, man. But
dude, I'd love to see a Chewbacca and C-3PO 2-pack.
That's what I want too. That's what I would like to see. Going back to Pete showing some love to the OT, give us an ESB with Chewie and 3PO with removable limbs with a net.
Real
badass, man.
Yeah, finally get a good C-3PO.
Exactly.
And a new decent Chewbacca. That's smart.
Real quick, 16 Corner just messaged me. I guess there was some people that were trying to get into the figure drawing last second. We're running the drawing probably in about 15 to 20, maybe 30 minutes. So if you're this is the final warning. If you're not commented on their post in that time, you will not be eligible to enter the drawing. So, sorry about that. They just told me right now that they just added some people.
So going to DC, I think we'll get some variation of the Joker. I'll probably have to agree with you guys and go with the Nurse Joker. Although I would like to see probably another Ledger, maybe a 3.0 with the purple coat. And
3.0.
3.0. I think that's inevitable. They did the DX19 with the Batman Dark Knight. We've got I'm sure the Joker's just around the corner.
Maybe another Bane
John
too.
Heart palpitation.
Or another Bane probably.
What do we need a 3.0?
Yeah. And then as far as a Stan Lee figure, I agree. I think we'll get the FedEx one from Civil War. That might warrant the Mark 46 reissue.
With the stank?
With the Tony Stank.
You know which one I would really
what I would love to see? I would love to see the Stan Lee in the strip club with Deadpool as the DJ.
Oh, I was thinking the Hugh Hefner one from Iron Man 1 when he says, "What's up, Hef?"
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Anyone else have any predictions for Toy Fair?
For Iron Man, I think we're gonna see, like Eddie mentioned, the Mark 6 to go with the War Machine that was just issued. I think that's inevitable.
Oh, that's
if not that one, I think it's gonna be the Mark 1 diecast. One of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah, Obi-Wan, Clone Wars. I still have hope to see that one come out.
Hopefully.
And Batman, don't do a 3.0. No, we don't need a bloody 3.0. We need a Nurse Joker. We need something.
It's gonna happen, John.
It's not gonna happen, nothing.
Just
And if
you
it does
wait.
happen,
It's
we're not
trending like it's gonna happen.
You're not gonna get the desk. You're not gonna get the desk with the
No,
pencil.
no, you're not
and
gonna get
everything.
the desk. No, it's not gonna be a DX, dude.
No.
Dan?
Everybody said pretty much everything. The only things I could think of is selfishly, I want kind of like the Bespin Luke that's been teased a few times.
God, dare you.
Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome.
Please.
And then I guess an easy one also is because of they just put out the Mando Scout, maybe Return of the Jedi Scout.
That would be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sweet.
Oh, you know what it'll be, Danny? It'll be a reissue of the Luke with the speeder bike, though.
For sure.
Oh yeah, that's another
For
one
sure.
you can do easily.
Dean, do you know what really grinds my gears?
I have a pretty good idea, usually.
All right, so this shit happened, and it was one of the most bananas things I've ever seen.
Dude, I
So on the left-
screenshot this like before you brought it up because I was gonna be like, let me see how this pans out and see what everyone else does. And then like 20 minutes later, you were like, dude, we're fucking talking about this.
In the interest of not totally roasting either party, kept names out. So on the left we have the buyer, and on the right we have the seller. So the buyer says, "Hey brother, quick question. Love the brother, by the way, when you're about to drop some BS on somebody. If I want a refund, is it possible? LOL. I ask because I might want to get this one fig. You know? Love that. Let me know." Seller says, "Wait, you want a refund now?" And the buyer says, "Maybe. Is it possible? If not, it's fine." The seller says, "You kept asking me to open this. I opened it. And then you kept asking to buy it. And now you want a refund. I'm just going to send you your money back." The buyer says, "I was just asking as all, man. If you can't and it's inconvenient, it's fine. I was just asking." The seller says, "I'll be sending you a refund. I don't want any headaches." Now, first off, I think that
The seller handled it right.
the seller handled it well, but I think this goes back to, I believe it was Dean that said this, that if you're dealing with a sealed figure, you got to have some sort of protection for yourself, right? Like if I'm opening this and you don't want it, you're going to pay me the difference between a sealed and an open version of this, or you could buy it sealed and take your chances. I think that's where they made the mistake. I think they were absolutely in the right to refund the money, not because I think it's the right thing to do, but I think the kind of buyer that's giving you this bullshit is the same kind of buyer that's going to find every single fucking reason, nickel and dime you to get a refund when it's already in their possession, and that's going to cost you money having to get it back in fees and shipping and the like.
Time.
Yeah, and the time as well. Thank you, Danny. This is one of the most wild things I have ever seen. I don't believe this guy got banned from this group, but a lot of people were clearly in the seller's corner. There's a few people that said, "Hey, I've dealt with this buyer before. It's great." But the thing is, anytime someone becomes a fucking asshole or does something stupid like this, they might have a sterling reputation before that, right? It just takes one time of ripping someone off or wasting someone's time or doing something stupid for this to really tarnish your reputation. What do you think, Dean?
This shit's fucking bananas. Honestly, like you buy a figure from somebody, apparently from just what he said, like kind of pestering about it. Like, dude, I really want to buy it. Like, open it. Like, let me just make sure. Like, open it. I want to buy it. So then you buy it, and then the next day, you're like, actually, you know what? A different figure popped up that I'd rather own. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, we already made the agreement. Like, money has been sent. Like, luckily, this dude had not gone to the post office yet and mailed the figure. Because holy shit, can you imagine the fucking headache that would have caused this poor seller? But yeah, I think John was giving me some guff the other day when I said about, like, if you want me to open a sealed figure, you're gonna have to pay me some money, because this shit right here, like, I don't know who the buyer is, but I would never want to cross paths with them. Fuck this.
In my opinion, the bottom line is money changed hands. It's a transaction at that point, and this type of buyer would be the type who would also escalate a case with PayPal, and that's a whole other headache entirely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Which is
And
why I said that the seller did the right thing. Here's your fucking money.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Get out of the situation.
Yeah, and I'm not claiming to not have any to ever have done anything stupid when buying or selling with people. I mean, there's been times I've committed to a figure with Seth, and then just shit comes up, and I've had to back out. And I'll usually offer like, hey, I can pay you some money, for the inconvenience or whatever. But to this degree is like taking that to the nth level, right? This guy has already lost money, time, dealing with this shit. Maybe he had another buyer that wanted it, and that other buyer has now found something else, right? I just think that to me this is unexcusable, and I certainly think that you could say, well, maybe the seller let him off easy, but I think you're right. You don't want the headaches. You don't want to deal with this shit, and this is I really felt that we needed to call some sort of attention to this. Anyone else have anything they want to add to this?
Yeah. I don't understand the post, to be honest. I understand that the guy's annoying. I understand that he had the audacity to message someone that after buying a figure, but he said, "Is it possible? If not, that's fine." Like, I think the guy overreacted. I see what he's saying is like, oh, this finicky buyer, like I'm dealing with issues here or whatever, but I don't know. He said he didn't have to refund him the money. He said, I'm just asking is all. I don't think
I
it's
feel
that
like
big a
that
deal.
could have morphed into a, once he gets the figure, like he's gonna be like, well, maybe call something with PayPal and then get his money regardless.
Exactly.
So I think it was a good call backing out.
Yeah.
Bunch of pessimists.
Dean,
Can you imagine if someone did this shit to Eddie?
Oh man.
He would be
Listen,
fucking
do you want to
beside
talk
himself.
about that live? Huh? You want to fucking talk about this? I'll fucking say it
I
live,
knew
okay?
I knew a time that Eddie had to refund somebody over some hands, and boy, it was
That
like
is a
World War
completely
III.
different situation.
Bro, this
That guy
is just
was
as
a
worse,
fucking moron.
This is the same thing. Sean agrees.
Really
though.
quick, let me go get my fucking girlfriend to show me how these figures are supposed to look, because she fucking knows. She obviously works for fucking Sideshow and Hot
Daddy,
Toys.
chill.
Let me get her personal fucking opinion that I am supposed to fucking take for fucking the fucking gospel, because it's his.
You piece of garbage!
Clip that shit.
I love this
Princess
movie.
Mononoke
Princess
was
Mononoke.
our movie of the week. In the 14th century, that the harmony that humans, animals, and gods have enjoyed begins to crumble. The protagonist, young Ashitaka, infected by an animal attack, seeks a cure from the deer-like god Shishigami. In his travels, he sees humans ravaging the earth, bringing down the wrath of the wolf god Moro, and his human companion, Princess Mononoke. His attempts to broker peace between her and the humans brings only conflict. This is a Studio Ghibli film. Hayao Miyazaki, one of the greatest directors of his time, of our time.
Take care, Jim.
And I enjoyed this film. I think I have a lot of questions about this film. I think it's a film I probably need to see 2 or 3 times to really get the full experience for it. There was definitely some things that, they mentioned in the beginning of the film and then never really kind of became relevant, and even up until the end. But this was a great watch. I thoroughly enjoyed it to the point that I was looking at the little forest spirits. Dean, you can get them on Amazon, like a pack of 5 for like $3 or $4. I was like, fuck it, I'll buy a pack of 5 of those, put them in the yard, put them in the collection.
Kodamas, they're cute.
Yeah, so I think, Dean, I think you picked a good movie. Tell us about your thoughts about this movie, and maybe if you want to go into why we picked it as well.
Yeah, do you have the picture ready or no? Or can you grab it?
Don't have a picture.
I had sent it a long time ago. How do
It
you
wasn't.
not have it?
I don't have it.
Why don't you have it? Anyway, guys, this movie is probably one of
It was
those
a long time ago.
beautiful-
It wasn't this week.
Whoa!
Yeah, because you guys hassled me over this. Whoa!
Look
What
at him
the
just
heck?
slipping in there.
Okay, so what's going on about this movie, Dean? Tell me about it.
It's one of the most beautiful movies ever animated, written. This movie is fantastic. If you haven't seen this movie, I don't blame you. This movie came out the same time as Titanic in the theaters. Nobody heard of it. I don't even remember what triggered us into learning about the movie, but we watched it and we were like, why did we not see this in theaters? This is incredible. And then we're like, oh, that's why no one fucking heard of it, because Titanic took all the glory.
You're welcome.
A garbage movie, by the way. And
don't go, Jack.
This movie is not garbage. Like every single frame of this movie is just a work of art. If you watch it in English, tons of great talent. Keith David, Billy Bob Thornton. What's her name? The one that cheated on Will Smith is in this movie.
Jada
Yeah,
Pinkett.
her.
Hey, really? Who is she in this movie?
How dare she?
She's what's his name's wife.
No, she's the
what's his
the
name's
lady
wife.
of the village.
No,
Ew,
she's
No,
not.
is she
no.
really?
No,
I thought
she's
she
not.
was.
She's not Lady
She's
Eboshi. She's the one that
Kurosako's
helps.
wife.
Yeah, she's in the village.
She's like
yeah,
the main female in the village, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the one that's really nice. Ashitaka, I don't remember who does his voice, but he's a really great character. I just really like that.
It's
Billy
the dude from
Crudup?
The Watch.
Crudup?
It's the dude
Jesus,
from
your
Neighborhood
mic
Watch. The guy who's running the underground sex party that they think is like
Yeah. Okay, shoot, okay. It's hilarious. But
Dylan,
yeah,
check
this
private chat.
As a character that's driving the movie along, I really like Ashitaka. San, her name's San, right?
Yes.
She's a really interesting character. She's really difficult, when you first get to meet her, or Ashitaka. But she becomes such a fucking awesome, badass character. This whole movie, I can't say enough good things about this movie. It's so fantastic. I've grown up watching it. I still watch it. Mm-hmm. I know you guys had some. You were excited in the chat, and then you're like, "Well, I don't know," and then you would come back and.
So, let me mention that, and we put this movie out early enough that I think if you haven't watched it, we gave everyone the chance. This is spoiler talk for this film.
Yeah.
You can watch it on HBO Max, by the way, if you're in the United States. So in the beginning of the film, they kind of make this big deal, he's a prince, he's the last of this line of people, and then it kind of just never gets mentioned again, maybe only once in passing, and that's not a big deal. But then he's infected by this type of blight that's eating away at his body, but it actually makes him stronger, and they're it's going to destroy you physically and mentally. It's going to turn you into a demon, and then that never happens. And then they go to this forest, and they're like, oh, there's these tree spirits. It means it's a really healthy forest. And then 20 minutes later, they're like, oh, well, actually the forest is dying, and these gods are dying. And there's just a few things that stuck out to me. The ending, it was okay, but I honestly was dreading watching this movie for no reason other than that it's a pretty long film. It's about 2.5 hours, and I was not able to get to it until today. And honestly, it is an easy watch. It's a fantastic film, and I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Did anyone else watch it for this week?
I watched it.
John?
I thought it was good. Look, I liked it better than Evangeline Lilly.
Jesus. It gets worse every time.
Evangeline Lilly.
Evangeline.
That sounds like a
Evangelion,
woman.
whatever the heck that thing's called.
Yvonne.
No.
I ran into what's her name the other day? Who? Evangeline Lilly? Yeah, her.
I liked the voiceover work on this film. I think it was done really well. I watched it on Netflix. 1997 it came out, and I think it was ahead of its time, to be honest. Just the way they kind of spoke about the environment and so forth, you can kind of tie it in to what's going on now out there, and with our there was some point where they were talking about the wildlife and the environment and so forth, and how humans have gone into the forests and jungles and so forth, and kind of are obliterating the species and so forth.
Landscaping the earth.
I think you can kind of relate it that. I didn't really like the ending too much, but I thought overall it was a good watch. I think it was worth a watch. If you haven't seen it, I'd watch it.
Yeah, me and Mario were watching this together.
Dude,
on
I
stream
wish I
last
had
night.
watched it with y'all.
Yeah, dude, we started it, and at first, we were joking about because of another anime, and we both were shitting on Ava, and but then we were like 30 minutes into it, and I was like, damn, this is pretty fucking good. Like, no lying, I talked a lot of shit like way back. I was like, I don't want to watch this.
You refused to watch.
I know.
You
I know.
like threw a tantrum about this movie.
Yeah, you did.
I know, dude. I did not want to watch another anime. I was like, fuck, dude.
Baby.
So we're an hour in, and I'm like, I really love this movie. I'm like, holy shit, I'm gonna have to apologize to Dean. I was like, this is pretty fucking good. And yeah, I love the voice actors for the English version, and I thought the story was really good. The main character, Ashitaka, that dude is a baller, dude.
Yeah, I love
He's a
Ashitaka.
badass. He's like a silent hero. Doesn't really like, he just does it because he's a good person. He doesn't need any like, reward or anything. He's a good guy. He cares about people. So I liked his character a lot, and Billy Bob Thornton's character was hilarious, dude. That guy was making me and Mario laugh from the beginning.
Who was he again?
Did Billy Bob Thornton play the dude with the red nose?
Yeah.
Amazing.
The monk guy.
The little frog
Oh,
guy.
the little monk guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Adrianus
me and Mario
is
were
welcome to
like,
my life.
me and Mario were like, what kind of fucking sandals are those, dude? He was beating the shit.
Yeah.
out of
Walking
Ashitaka
on these
with
little
those fucking
stilts.
Platforms
Yeah.
still.
Yeah.
I need to get me a pair.
I don't know if I like the ending. That was a little bittersweet to me, I guess. That's my only critique, is I wanted it to go in a different direction, but I guess I don't know. I don't know if it takes away from it or not, because I have a difference. I've been told a lot that like I like happily ever after endings, and I don't. It kind of has that, but it also doesn't have that, because it's not happy in the way that you want it to be, I think. And so that I got turned off a little bit by, but I mean the whole way through I enjoyed it. So good job, Dean. Great pick, man.
Thanks.
Yeah, I was watching it, and some of the story elements reminded me of like a Zelda game, probably like the Breath of the Wild a little bit.
This inspired Breath of the Wild, actually.
Is
I thought
that
the exact same
because
thing.
I saw a lot of it in there, but I enjoyed.
I might have to play Breath of the Wild.
Speaking of
Dude,
that,
Breath of the Wild's fucking
Dean,
dope, dude.
Yeah.
What I thought about it right when Mario had said that, I had said it. The beginning kind of reminded me of Neverending Story, like kind of like Atreyu, and the darkness is taking over the forest, and they don't know what it is.
Ugh, that movie
I was
sucks.
like, oh shit, that's kind of cool. So yeah.
Yeah, no, I thought it was a cool story, and like what Eddie mentioned with, I think there was a lot of talent on the voice acting side for the English version. But guys, I was bored again, man. I mean, at the same time, I was tired trying to watch this thing, and during the slow parts, it got really slow, man. So I gotta go back and watch it again. I tried to finish it today before the show, and I just knocked out. I couldn't even finish it, man.
Mario was waiting for a lightsaber to pop up.
You ain't wrong. Dude.
Dylan, Danny, have you guys seen this movie, or you want to
I
have
saw it
anything
a
else?
long time ago.
I have
But,
not. I was
Anything
gonna
else?
ask where you guys get together and talk about watching this all the time, watching these movies all the time. Because I would have, if I would have seen, so like Eddie and
We could put it in the
Mario-
network chat. We just have a chat where we just like talk about our lives, like, oh, how's your day going? Like, yeah, we
Not-
could put it in
yeah.
the network chat next time.
No, we posted in the Patreon chat that we were watching it.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah,
I
no, you
posted
did actually
everywhere
post
on
it. Yeah,
Facebook,
yeah,
everywhere.
he actually
I
did,
posted
yeah.
it.
No, that's
It
not
was
what I mean.
really late though.
I mean, like when, like you know how you, Mario, and Eddie went and watched it this time around, but then like there'll
like
be times
arranging
where
the
like
meetings
4
or
of you
something.
guys are in there watching it.
Yeah.
That's. Anyways, no, I did not, but I think I might check it out from what everyone
Dude,
said.
it's on
about it.
HBO Max. It's on HBO Max. It's pretty good.
So for
now, I'm sorry. Go ahead, John.
I just wanted to say, so for the next week's movie.
Wait.
Are we still talking about the movie?
Yeah, Mario gets to
we're
pick
still
this
talking
week.
about the movie.
But did Rainer talk about it? I don't know if Rainer said anything.
No,
Rainer, have you seen this movie?
I haven't seen it. No.
Yeah. He told me before the show, so I didn't want to put him on the spot.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Mario's up for
Yeah,
next week for picking up the movie. So Mario,
To
let's
be
hear
fair,
it.
hang on. To Mark Pearson's point, about 40% actually watched Me Need Better. This was a last minute thing that we were gonna have all the guys on for episode like 1,000 subscribers. So I do forgive them for this.
Which I did not know about at all.
Yeah, me too.
Until I saw everyone on when I was watching. So
it was in the chat this morning.
It was in the
Everyone's like, "Hey, can I join?" I was like, "Yeah, anyone wants to join." Pete, have you seen this movie?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Whoa.
He's glitchy again.
What the heck?
Pete,
Yeah,
refresh your
sorry.
browser. Refresh your browser. Come back in. I think it could be a browser thing.
I know.
And double check
I
your
really
mic
wanna
settings.
hear your voice, man.
So Mario, what are you choosing, buddy?
Pete.
Yeah, let's see if we can get Pete back. So Mario, your movie is the movie of the week.
So guys, in the spirit of continuous collecting, and I think that what we saw during Wonderfest, I think Queen Studios had an awesome booth. And one of the best pieces there that I thought was the Catwoman on the Batpod.
No.
So that inspired me. Let's watch The Dark Knight Rises, guys. Let's get it next week. Let's check
Flip
it out.
that.
Dark Knight Rises, everyone.
All right, Pete. Do we have you back? Do we have you back, Pete?
Any good now?
Oh, much better.
Yes, much
Incredible.
better.
Okay, so Pete, tell us about this movie.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't watched it for a long time.
And
I
there
think
goes.
I remember.
No.
Oh, am I?
Pete, we lost you again. Oh no.
Man.
Yeah, it's like he'll start talking, then it goes real fast, and then it cuts out.
Yeah.
It's like trying to load.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to restart your computer and come back in. I think it's something with your computer. Are you using your mic?
Yeah.
Yeah. See if you can come back in. Just give the cords a little bit of one of these. Come back. Speaking of collectibles, bringing it back, Studio Ghibli did make a few different statues from the movie. These are very old and they're
Dude, I
very
want
expensive.
that.
You're looking $600-700. They have one of these. They have, I believe, the Forest Spirit as well. And I think it's just these two, but they're quite expensive. There's also some music box statues. Those you can get them on eBay for about $200-300. So definitely not.
Yeah, I wish somebody would make like actual figures, because I love this movie.
She's the princess, right?
Yeah, Princess Momofuku.
Your fucking guess is as good as mine. They never.
Yeah, who the fuck
She is the princess.
She is the princess. They call her.
Hello.
She's
Yeah.
San.
Oh,
they
do
call her
they?
San the whole fucking
Yeah,
time.
her movie's San. Her name's San.
Oh, I just knew that she was always the princess. I
No,
don't know
she's
how
the
I knew that.
princess. They say it in the movie.
Okay.
Yeah. We had hit a big milestone, 1,000 subscribers, and I'm proud to announce this is going to be a Patreon exclusive sticker for July. We're too late in the month. This is designed by Manny the Man Gonzalez. Why are we photoshopping me as like a fucking hardcore neckbeard on Homelander in the chat? Jesus Christ, I don't know what is going on there, but yeah, this is gonna be.
Might have
This is
something
gonna
to
be
do with the dictator conversation earlier.
Yeah, geez, am I Gaddafi? Jesus.
Oh god.
Yeah, so this is
Dude, watch out for
the
that
new
bayonet.
sticker there. Right, this is
Very cool. I haven't seen
God.
this. This is so cool.
Yeah, so yeah, this is we surprise everybody. So if you see the 1,000 banner in our next few shows, know that that's the cause for celebration. Now we did have a great offering from our sponsor 16 Corner. It is the Team Suit Tony Hot Toys, sponsored by 16 Corner. Entries are closed, right? Entries are closed, and we have a total of 55 people that are participating currently. Now, there are some terms and conditions. So if you're watching this to see if you've won, these are the terms and conditions. The first is that 16 Corner will open and inspect the figure to confirm that it's complete and in good order, so that nothing's broken. It's all complete. All the accessories are there. There's no issues with that. Because this is a giveaway item, you're not able to return it or exchange it for a different item. So basically, it's like all sales are final kind of deal. Because yes, they did get some questions. You must, once you get the item, you must make a post in the different groups thanking 16 Corner Collecting Weekly for the giveaway. I guess whatever groups you're in, they didn't get too particular on that one. And then when you claim your prize, you must confirm with me. So send me a message on Facebook. I have put up the post, so it should be pretty easy to find me. Just send me a screenshot that you're subscribed to Collecting Weekly, and obviously we'll confirm that you're a member of their Facebook group. And that's pretty much it for the terms and conditions.
Yeah.
One more condition is that you must claim your prize from this point on up until tomorrow at 9:00 p.m., which is our new. We're trying out a new time for After Dark.
Yeah,
Central
which
Standard
time
Time.
zone?
9 p.m. Central Standard Time. So you got
When do
about
you claim
23 hours. Just send me a message through the 16 Corner group. and we'll have that as the way to claim it. So, looking here, we have a wheel. We have all 55 entries. So,
oh boy,
when you have this many entries, you they don't show the names anymore. But these are all the entries here.
I don't see my name.
Adriana better have entered.
I don't think she did. So we're doing one spin. So the first spin wins.
Fuck.
It's spinning for 30 seconds. And actually, let me confirm that I have the sound on for the spin.
Good luck, guys.
So good luck to everyone. Remember, you have about 23 hours to claim your prize. If you do not claim your prize, hang on. If you do not claim your prize, we will do another drawing at the start of After Dark.
I hope Mark Pearson wins.
I know you said the names aren't on the wheel, but where are the names?
Oh, yeah, so that's a great question. So I'm not going to pull up my Facebook because you guys are sending pictures of me photoshopped as Gaddafi every 2 seconds, so we're not pulling that up. But on the 1/6 Corner Facebook group, I replied to every person that entered and gave them a number. So the first person was number 1, then number 2, all the way down to 55. So that's where those numbers are. So
okay, let me pull that up, and then when you announce the number, I could announce the winner.
Yeah, so this is what everything. So this guy Ryan is number 32. So every person has a number.
Don't do it, Danny.
And now Facebook's not.
Oh man, too late.
Okay, so let's go back to.
Okay, here we go.
We'll decide.
You gotta be faster,
And,
Danny.
all right, Pete. Do we have? All right, he's in the black circle of death.
I was gonna send Dean's pick.
All right, hang on. Do we have Pete back?
Hello. Hey.
Okay, much better.
Yeah,
all right.
y'all, Petey.
All right, so let's do the spin.
Here we go.
Big money, big money, big money.
Hands are up.
No whammy, no whammy, no whammy.
Who's it gonna be?
Shout out to
Who's it gonna
HEB,
be?
free 1 hour beer and wine delivery apparently.
Shout out Manscaped.com. Shout out 1/6 Corner. Shout out Water Scrapyard.
Shout out all these lovely.
Shout out
patrons
Zach,
and
you were
all these
right. That was in
subscribers
chat.
and-
My bad.
30 seconds is a lot longer when a wheel's spinning. I'll tell you
Here
that
we
much.
go. Here we go. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
Lucky number.
Oh, that's right on the edge.
Oh, it's a tie.
Number
Number
8.
Number 8 is Simon Chabab.
Who the hell's that?
I don't know who that
How
is.
dare you?
All right, Simon.
Simon, congratulations,
What
man.
is your problem, John?
He's friends with Dean
Congratulations,
Gladwell.
Simon.
Congrats, Simon.
All right, so Simon, I hope you don't mind. We're gonna share your.
Anybody who knows Simon, you better contact him. Tell him to get back to us. He has 21
Congratulations,
hours.
Simon. Let's give Simon a big round of applause, winning the giveaway. Thank you to 1/6 Corner.
Is that the Blitz way?
Remember, I don't know. Remember, there are terms and conditions that do apply to this, so they're going to inspect the figure, make a post in the groups, and we'll confirm that you're subscribed and a member of 1/6 Corner Facebook group.
21 hours and 10 minutes.
Dang, this guy was number 7.
Tick tock, tick
Oh,
tock.
sorry, buddy.
We love you,
Sorry,
though.
buddy. Hate to
Wait,
see it.
should we spin an alternate?
What?
No.
What?
No, we're not doing
never
alternate.
mind.
We'll spin on After Dark, my guy. All right, anyways. Hugh says Simon is his cousin. He can give the prize. Hugh, hit me up, bro. I'll send it to you. You can get it right to Simon.
I don't know about that, Hugh. I don't know about that.
I don't know, Hugh. June Patreon benefits. These are going out next Monday. And now take a look at this. If you're a Patreonie and you want your Oxfather sticker signed, can someone solo cam me real quick?
I don't know why you'd want that.
If you want your Ox... Okay, John, you're not getting anyone. If you want your sticker signed to match the Dean the Dream sticker, let me know
If you
on
want a Zach
Patreon.
sticker with a number 2 on it, you just let him know.
How dare you? That's my signature, my guy. How dare you? Passed down from generations.
Oh, I get it.
Anyway, so Small Talk sticker and the Oxfather sticker. For July, this is the July Patreon benefits. So we have the Clip sticker, the 1,000
third
subscriber sticker. We're going for 3 stickers, and the Mount Collect More magnet. So
Love
these are
that
gonna
magnet.
It's gonna be a little bit of an expensive Patreon month for us, but you know what? It's 1,000 subs. We're gonna go big. Fern says that's his burner profile. Well, I don't know if you get a I don't know if you get a vote as a burner profile. But yeah, so these are the July Patreon benefits. So these will be shipping about July 20th. I know Stephen Krett mentioned he wanted the 1,000 to be a magnet, but it'll probably be a sticker. But yeah, that's what we got so far.
Bofa?
Dean, can we say a big shout out to our Patreonies?
Yeah! I'm sorry. I'm just so excited. Oh, I thought Rainer was going to read them.
Oh, please.
Rainer's here.
please.
Dude,
Rainer, you
1,000
have to.
subs. We have to.
No.
I don't want to bully Rainer.
I'll do it. Yeah,
I
it's his
definitely wanna do
birthday, guys. It's
I'll
his
read out
birthday.
jump.
Yeah.
We should have Pete do it.
Yeah, Pete's the best.
Oh,
one at doing this,
yeah,
honestly.
He's the
Pete with
classiest
the
voice.
voice.
Oh, thank you, guys.
Yeah, but then his mic's...
Okay. Nah, my mic's good now, yeah?
No. God.
Oh, never mind.
Pete, what happened?
It's better.
What happened? No, Pete, are you selecting your mic? Like, you're good on the cam mic settings, my guy?
Yeah.
It's
Is
better.
it plugged in?
I think he sounds fine.
Yeah, it's better.
It's when he starts speaking quickly.
Let's try. Just do the first column and we'll see how it goes.
Okay, alright. Ben Porter, Sean Fear, Ian Seavey, Renee Mendez, Eric Mariscal, Quinn Aguirre, Leo Hernandez, King Louis, Mark Pearson, Paul Schreiber, James Collie, Red.
It's
Dan Lee,
Pete, I'm sorry. It's messing up, Pete.
Yeah.
Dean, start from the top.
Poor Pete, I feel bad. Shout out Ben Porter, Sean Fear, Ian CV, Renee Mendez, Eric Mariscal, Quinn Aguirre, Lemur Hernandez. I don't know why you said Leo. King Louis, Mark Pearson, Paul Schreiber, James Colley, Red Right Hands, Sweet Danny Lee, Deanie Martin, Stephen Kratt, Big Ol' Fern, King Zach, Caesar Mariquin, Mike Cruz, Lisa Martin Bomansky, Rick D. Gregorio, Alvin Jules, The Everyday Collector, Bo LeBoyd, Jimmy James, Mario Cortez, Stephen Percha, Sean Usby, Scott Bradley, what an angel, by the way, Stephen Maria Stanley, Jesse Contreras, Lord Voldemort, Eddie Manzanares, Joe, Chut Beaks Corpus, and Mr. and Mrs. JP.
Wow, we have 3 tiers. The Sweet Angel tier, $5 a month, stickers sent straight to your door, and access to Ox After Dark replay. The Crispy tier, which is certified Crispy certificate, assistance with figure fixes, and all the benefits of the previous tier at $25. The What a Guy tier, 18x24 silhouette poster, doubles of all the stickers we send, one sculpted painted by Darkside Customs, and all the benefits of the previous tiers. On TeePublic, we do have our Collecting Weekly live Pride shirt for June 2021. 100% of the proceeds go to the Trevor Project, saving young LGBTQ lives. Love to see that. As far as the network goes, Small Talk, great program. They're killing it lately. Dylan, you guys are uploading this Thursday, correct?
Correct.
Collecting Weekly Live is what you're listening to now. OFAC is going live this Thursday about 2 o'clock Central Standard Time. Collecting Rarities is going live, I think you said, Rainer, on the 27th?
That's correct, yes. Double feature.
In and Outs of Collecting is going live not this Friday, but next Friday. Collecting Weekly Clips, all the best clips from your favorite Collecting Weekly shows uploaded to Instagram in 60-second format. Collecting Weekly Live Unboxing, Mondays with John. We had a great one yesterday. After Dark, we're doing a new time, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time for After Dark, trying to push it just a little bit earlier since some of our hosts are in a little bit of a later time slot. So we're going to try that out for a few weeks, see how it works. So 9 p.m. Wednesday tomorrow. And then Ox Plays, I think we're going to try to do a stream this weekend live, maybe Scribble. We'll find a game to play. So if you want to check us out, it'll probably be late night on Saturday. But yeah, we have a great network, and I'm really happy to be a part of this with these guys. If you want to chat with us on Facebook, Collecting Weekly, Auxiliary is the group, and shout out time, 6 Scale Scavengers, Brian, Chris, and formerly TC, bunch of angels there, Optical 20, JB Collection, KG Collector, PJ the Paradox Nerd, Rogue 16, Boogie Manny, Third Party Reviews, DCX, and John the Everyday Collector. Let's go back to the 1,000 subs thing. I didn't want to postpone the drawing too much longer, but this is obviously a huge milestone for the channel, and it took us a little bit to get here, but we're finally here, and this opens up a lot of great opportunities for the channel, and it's a lot of extra tools as well, and we've all worked really hard to get here, and I can't say thank you enough to the people in this panel, the people that participate in the live streams and the comments on YouTube. It means a lot, and for everyone that supports us, it's not just an accomplishment for us here that are live, but it's really for everybody. Sean says that's like 7 p.m. in Cali. Shit is before dark. Wow. I mean, at some point, right? I mean, we want to be able to keep John on the program, and John's like, since it's in the middle of the work week, we got to try to accommodate. So we'll try it out. If it doesn't work, we'll bump it back. But
no, he's gonna have to find a new job. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah. So Dean, 1,000 subs. What does it mean to you, my guy?
It means one more than 999. Super
Rainer?
Excited. Whoa! I wasn't even done. Wow. 1,000. It means a lot because I gotta put up with Zach. Rainer, what you got?
It means this network's got the tools and the talent. I think we can definitely push it even harder, and we got something good going here, and that 1,000 subs is just proof of that. We got the chemistry, we got the tools, we got the talent. I think we can become big.
Mario.
Oh man, this is I'm just happy to be a part of this, man. I mean, only joined the network as of recently this year, along with Eddie, Danny, and John. And yeah, you guys have built something great, and just being able to witness or be amongst some of the greatest viewers that I've seen on these streams, man, it's just the best. And upward and onward to 10,000, guys. Mm-hmm. Don't continue to spread the gospel.
Yeah, dude, we're not gonna stop until PewDiePie makes a diss track, guys.
Yep.
Wow.
And then we will end him. What do you think, John?
Yeah, I can only mirror off what Mario said. I've been here a short time, but it's been an absolute pleasure working with you guys. You guys are all awesome, every single one of you, and the community, the subscribers, the Patreon, everybody in the community, the chat. The laughs we go through, the support, I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. You guys are all awesome, and I look forward to continuing to work together and like getting past 10,000. We're in it for the long haul.
Dan?
Yeah, congrats to all you guys, because, I mean, you say I'm part of the network, but I still feel like I'm just a super fan. You know, I'm a super fan with you guys let along, like I tag along and stuff, so...
You're the guy on the show.
Happy for you guys.
Dylan?
It means a lot. I would say, like, I started doing this for fun, and I was pretty stubborn for a year of just telling myself it was like something that I was doing for me because I needed to talk about collecting and everything like that. But it sounds cliche. Every other week when I come to Small Talk, I look forward to engaging with the chat, knowing that we're talking to our Patreons. I have a sense of, God, this sounds corny as shit, but belonging. Like I belong to something that I am a part of, and now that's made me such a sap and been so sensitive within this community now. Like I have become, it's super annoying because I'm not like that person, but like I feel like I'm actually part of something that I really like doing, and it's all thanks to you, everyone
You're
there.
so fucking sweet, dude.
Sweeter than sugar.
Dylan, just fucking love you, dude. Pete, tell me your thoughts. You joined OFAC as one of the first expansions. Actually, the second expansion of the Empire.
Yeah, Dylan was already
the first. How dare you?
Yeah. Dylan was there first.
Pete, if you go to Cam Mike, can you switch it off the Yeti from No, I'm being serious. I want to hear what he has to say. I can't hear him. Jesus, Dan. Can you switch it just to any other mic, just so even we could hear you with your webcam?
Just try.
Come on, Pete.
Yeah, go to Cam Mic, go to audio, and then switch the tab to.
Guys, it's like what 4 a.m. over there for Pete. So, just him being here, man, is like
That's dedication, right?
It's commitment. It's a commitment right there.
Can you hear me now?
Beauty.
A little bit, yeah.
Can you hear me now? Okay. Yeah, that's on my cam now. So cool, we'll try. Yeah, no, I think it's great. You know, I kind of didn't think that I would still be doing this. You know, Ian told me about the podcast you guys were doing, and I thought, yeah, that's pretty cool. Really decent. Collecting podcasts. Really got into it, and then all of a sudden we, had an opportunity to kind of have our own show, which, like Dylan said, it was just a chance to chat with people that are in the same as me, and me and Ian kind of hit it off and have a good laugh. And I think it's brilliant. It's great to see all all the guys here, and we've got a really tight group now, and it just makes me laugh every day watching you guys. So yeah, keep up the good work.
Sean says sounds like a network issue. What a guy. Yeah. Let me pull this back up. I don't know what happened. I just got like kicked out. Eddie, what do you think?
First of all, you're welcome. Just
well, all right.
Yeah.
That's a little. First of all, I'm gonna be humble.
Who else is next? Who's next? I lost the order.
Oh, dude, I had to. Come on, I'm a jackass. I gotta,
Yeah,
obviously.
you're at the peanut gallery.
Look, guys. I joined in.
Comedian.
Maybe I think it's 600. If I'm like being nice to myself, I think we were at 600 when me and Mario started streaming with you guys.
Man.
This is insane, dude. Just me and Mario and Danny joined just on a whim from playing Ox Plays, and it's
just hanging out.
To even see this tiny leap from where we started. I mean, this is only the beginning. But congrats to you and Dean and Ian and Dylan, Rainer, Manny, all the original guys that have been here, Seth, everybody, Sean, people who were here before me. Congrats to all you guys. I started watching you guys last year. You became my friends. I went out to visit you guys. I hope to see the rest of you. And this is cool. I'm excited to continue this venture with everybody. Like Mario said, let's onward and upward to 10,000, guys. Let's do it.
Joe P says, love this channel. It covers all scales and lines where there's multiple streams going on. CW is much watch over the rest. Sorry, Dean.
Wow.
Thanks, Joe.
That's my praise.
High praise.
Where is it?
Hang on.
I love you, Joe.
Hang on.
Joe P.
This is why we need to have more people on the branding tab. Jesus, I'm over here.
That's high praise.
Thank you, Joe P. Thank you. That was a very nice comment. It's just funny because you see, like, when channels get real big, like, people will be like, oh, I've been here since, not that I'm saying we're going to get this big, but
how dare you?
We will.
I want to, no doubt about it, but like, oh, I've been here since 40K. Oh, I've been here since, 20K. Or, and it's just like, the guys that are here currently have, like, literally been here since nobody. Like, Scott Bradley, Sean Usby, like, you guys were literally, like, basically day one, and that's so cool. Like,
I remember streaming Small Talk when it was just like Danny and two other people in the stream when it was first started.
Yeah, Toy Mafia, dude, holy shit.
Yeah.
Toy Mafia's gotta be...
So, last week?
Dude, Toy Mafia, send me an email, Zach at collectingweekly.com. We'll make sure you get one of these 1,000 subscriber stickers. You're always the first guy in our chat.
Dude, first guy in the chat, consistently, like, does
Every
not
episode.
miss a beat. Like,
Toy
holy
Mafia,
shit.
ZACK at collectingweekly.com.
Can I just say something here?
He's the only reason we
Rainer, go
start
ahead.
on time anymore on Small Talk.
Rainer, go ahead.
I feel like this network is set apart from all the other networks because of the sense of family that we have, like y'all have been talking about here. I believe that just the chemistry we have and the sense of family among our viewers and our community and our hosts is going to take us to the next level.
Yeah, I agree.
Fucking angel.
There's no place I would rather be, and I hate to sound corny, but it's true.
I agree. Does anyone have anything else they want to add before we just send this one out?
Just excited to see what the future holds, man.
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Onward
Big shout out
to 1 million.
Yeah, big shout out to all the friends and family that helped us get here. I know my parents, Victoria and Vivi, obviously very supportive of the show. Dean, I know your parents as well. They love to watch all of our streams, which is great because, both of our parents don't care anything about collectibles. So the fact that they're in all the streams and supporting us is just fantastic. And, it's been a journey. It's been ups and downs and fights and whatnot. And, at the end of the day, it's a huge accomplishment and, one that we hope is the first of many for the network. So I don't want to take up too much more of you guys' evenings, but big shout out. We are going to get these stickers ordered for July. Patreon stuff is going out in probably on Monday. Dean, we got to sign some posters at Rainer's Barbecue. We got those in from the print shop, so Thanks for tuning in. We have a great After Dark tomorrow at 9 Central Time. We have a great OFAC for Thursday at 2 p.m. And then also a great Rarities, I think, on Sunday. So got a great week planned for the network. Maybe an Ox Play is thrown in the mix. But anyways, I'm Zach.
I'm Dean.
I'm Rayner.
I'm Dylan.
I'm Pete.
I'm Mario.
I'm Eddie.
I'm Jonathan.
I'm Danny.
We'll catch you in the next episode.
Bye.
Jumbo.